last time in the toaster. You had a rough morning. A day after the incident at the warehouse, kind of dealing with things, some terse words between Jiraiya and his mom, a bit of tense conversation amongst the rest of you while he was separate, and then more when he returned. A casual stabbing.
Sure. Good sentence.
Let's talk about your mom.
That resulted in a pretty intense conflict as you tried to separate the sword from Jiraiya. Ended up not panning out. It went off the rails pretty fast.
So we broke.
Let's see.
You went back into the city. Olu did some drugs. You regathered at the Naughty Gnome, if I'm not mistaken. Had some drinks. Paid for rooms, I believe, for the night.
Mm-hmm.
Or, yes.
Finally
Yes,
checked
because
on
you went to
Paul.
talk in a room.
I like how we don't end a night without drinking.
In our jobs, though,
And we just always have
some
that,
fucked up shit happens.
that kind of day. It's always that.
Indeed. You spoke with Thal, who you kind of filled him in on stuff that had happened. He talked about wanting to seek his own answers and kind of get away from the fight after things had been rough for quite a while. So he said he was heading north, gave the amulet to Jiraiya, saying it would probably be more use to you than him, and that he didn't feel like he needed it where he was going, and headed off into the sunset. He then had a fairly extensive conversation with Malik, asking for advice on what to do about Jiraiya and the sword, how to potentially separate him, where to go for help. He suggested either a very powerful magic user, such as Elminster, who he has said a few times before he believes to be trustworthy, or some skilled holy folk at one of a handful of temples in town. I think he said his first choice would probably be Lathander, but he also suggested a handful of others. Probably the other, upper few of were, you said, Helm and Cord. I don't remember how we got there, but there was also loud lore discussion. You started asking questions about history.
And the long blooms.
Yeah.
Like they were always in power and what was going on politically.
That's
and
how we
stuff
got
like
there,
that.
yes. And he informed you of a number of things. The primary answer to that question being that the Longblooms have been in power since the formation of the Sunwell Dominion. But that it was not supposed to be that way, yes. But the shorter-lived races have shorter memories as well. And through propaganda, manipulation, and et cetera, they managed to keep the family line in power. And now most people aren't even aware that it was supposed to be a thing, that it was not,
It's been
a familial
almost 4,000
monarchy.
years.
Or Shire as well.
So, you were up in the room discussing all this. Probably late evening by this point. And that is where we will pick up.
Did you hear that news?
I mean, you get 5 ears.
Are you hunted?
Not that I know of.
Have you always been the way you are now?
What do you mean?
You turned into a bear?
I mean, no. It was part of my like joint order, so
They gave you that
ability.
ability.
Are you all bears?
I mean, there's like different orders. Like I think you guys said you met
Well, I mean,
like
your
different
order.
ones.
Is your
But
order
yes,
just
we're
the bear
order
people?
of lichen. So some are bears, some are wolves.
That's what do you occasionally have disagreements with the silver people?
Yeah, do we?
Roll a history check.
Rolled a 2.
Who are they?
Five,
Let's see.
7.
So you have advantage on
Okay.
Since you're direct history.
that. Well,
Rolled a natural 1.
Is this the one that rolled a 20 before we started the game?
The 2 was.
oh, you don't read either.
I mean, I did read. I just
Just not books like that.
Just Mahomes.
no common, not first language.
No.
Russians.
Duh.
Yeah, you don't really know.
I mean, no, I never like really heard anybody say there's problems with them.
Before you joined us, we had met some Silver Suns, and they helped us hunt for a vampire. But it sounds like they are attacking werebeasts in Riverwall. Are you from Riverwall? Where are you from?
I'm from Blackfire Forest, so way north,
Does your
or at least that's what like
Order
where my
have-
order is.
other outposts, or is it all based there?
I'm thinking it's all based there, right?
Your order in particular, yes, is based there.
Like my order is just up there, but like other orders are in other places. We're kind of like not everybody wants to be like monster hunter or be turned into werebeast. So very limited number.
Why did you?
Specifically, like, I mean, I don't know for sure, but I know my dad did like something with, hunting beasts for like living. That's actually how he met my mom.
She was a beast?
No, she was not a
I was just about to say
She
that.
was a bear. Oh my god. This order's so messed up.
Which half was your father?
My father was human.
No, I can
Yeah, my mama saved him.
from a bear.
No,
Or is that
not
what
from
she
a
told him? Like, I
bear.
saved you. He's like, okay.
Do you guys still have the ball out, by the way? I don't remember.
I mean, I wouldn't be having this conversation in the mall, I don't think.
Wow.
I think I threw it away because then I like cut Malik off.
Threw it away.
You did cut my off.
Yeah.
Every
It's like,
Okay,
okay, bye,
thanks,
thanks.
They were actually like fighting. Well, she saved him from Manticore. I don't know if you guys have ever fought Manticore, but one it was kind of hard.
I
But
usually don't know the name
one
of the
and
monsters we fight.
a young one.
Is it the big wee fuck or the? I don't know.
Was it a dragon with a bunch of legs?
Dragon pea.
We called it a dragon pea.
You remember that? You were here.
No.
She was your friend.
Yeah, that's true.
We thought a chimera. Different.
What was the? Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
Because they said
One
that
lot
out
was.
loud.
Yeah.
The Manticores are the ones with the scorpion tails, right?
The
And they're
dragon.
like
Squirming tail.
lion
lion
head.
head.
Or lion head.
Kind of. It's like a weird, like lion head human face
Yeah.
thing. They're kind of gross.
Sphinxy, but not.
Were they part of
Bat
the order?
wings.
Your parents.
My dad, I mean, again, I don't know. He died when I was young. He went, out hunting when my mama was, home with me, and he just never came back. So, we're assuming he died.
But you don't know.
I mean, we never found his body, but I mean, sometimes he'd travel like far away, you know, to go hunt something.
You'll fit right in this room.
Should have named Party Daddy issues.
He's the only one who doesn't have a father who left or died.
You
or
have brother
something.
issues.
But his mom had died, so
Yeah.
not that he knew
Once.
at the time.
Yeah. She died once. It's not. It happens.
That's true.
People come back.
Not the way your mom did.
Hey, this lady didn't use a diamond necklace to get her back.
But yeah, you know, my mom was like so used to like traveling around. So I mean, by the time I could walk, we were just going everywhere, hunting, and you know, just traveling all over the place. She's kind of, you know, she came from like nomadic kind of tribe, so we get the antsy when we stay someplace too long.
Well, that works for this one.
Yes.
We also get antsy
And,
if we stay somewhere too long.
Dav,
Actually, we feel unwelcome after we stay somewhere too long.
We make sure that
I point to the tattoo on my wrist, and you know, Dav was my mentor from the order.
Dev,
Dav.
Dav.
He was the vaccine. Baby. How I look. I didn't know I had to brush up on that.
I forgot I was going to ask all these questions
Didn't
earlier.
expect this grilling, did you?
I mean, I knew we were gonna get to it eventually, but then, you know. Where's my D&D folder? You can find it.
Him opening
There.
Rokari backstory.
See, I'm finished with my backstory. You guys all know all. There was nothing interesting about
There's
anything else that happened.
I was going to say, there's a lot interesting about your backstory.
vaccine
No, I mean,
correct.
You mean nothing anymore.
It does.
Exactly.
Yes, I was right.
Correct.
The vaccine.
Inside check.
But most of the people in my backstory are still alive. So.
Alright. I'm looking for. Yes, okay. Were you with us when? Yeah, you were with us, right? When we heard the last news about Blackfire?
Yes, I'm right. I think it was, wasn't
Mhm.
it? Yeah, that they were traitors, yeah.
Mhm.
I think so.
It's all been in the
Yes,
city.
that's been in. Yeah.
And you're from one.
Do you have people there you need to check in on?
I mean,
We don't know.
my mom only, you know, she just like travels. I mean, she might have settled down somewhere, but I'm not sure where. You know, I haven't spoken to my mentor in a long time. It did not end on the most positive note. I almost killed him. By accident.
By
I
accident.
write that down.
They're bear form.
It is in bear form.
Doesn't he understand? Isn't he?
But I brought him to a healer and I took off.
You don't think he would understand?
He lost his leg. So, I mean, maybe. I did not stick around long enough to find
Come
out.
on, I forgive you for stabbing me in the chest after we won a fight. I'm sure he'll.
That did.
I don't know. What do you think, Bob?
About what? The leg? Oh.
I'd forgiven Ola for stabbing me in the gut yesterday.
Today.
Today, yeah.
Earlier today.
Yes.
Let's try to save your soul.
But you know, I figured if I do like, you know, real good work, it'll make up for it.
Two deaths or
Two
two?
Or just your
So
conscience?
to like the order, if that matters, and if you make Bev proud that he is not filled with hatred.
Are you outcast from your order?
Again, I did not stick around to find out.
Feels it right.
I figured, a best for a while go in like solitude and, practice like bear form.
How long ago?
Because, I mean, they can take that way. That was, what did I say? 8 years ago.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
Shit.
8 years ago.
She had to like work her way down this
Yeah.
far, doing jobs.
Just no, it's because we're level 8.
Whatever.
I can tell you if you
5 years ago. Like 5 years in solitude. Which is like, I was like so happy to join group again because it has been such a long time.
Don't rip our legs off.
I'm a little bit scared to look at someone of everybody, is so nice.
Yes.
Because, all the
Well,
scars and stuff.
We like it better.
And then you
And
guys
you-
said you need, like, basically something to, get attacked. And, help draw,
I just need someone.
attacks away from, like magic users.
Yes. Dry is very weak.
So I need someone with me on the front line. You trying to be out there?
It does not work for me either. Get stabbed in the
It's
face
terrible.
or shot in the face.
Yes.
We should go to bed.
Yes. Head along.
It was an interesting couple of days. That's for sure.
But now we know, you can't give up sword by yourself, and nor can anybody else really help you forcibly.
I mean, I think it would
But
work.
maybe we find another way.
Rope.
Yes.
Do you sleep with it, like cuddling?
Well, now.
It's under my pillow.
Stab your pillow with it like a body pillow.
Big ass.
Yeah, it's a great story.
It's a body pillow.
Stick like 3 pillows on it.
Just stab.
And then just.
Pillow sword. Pillow fight.
It's
Sounds
We go to
yes.
But now you know if you ever want to, like, people try to take your weapon or something, your sword will just probably kill them.
Yes, I guess that's
Maybe.
advantage
Maybe.
of some sort.
When our other
Silver
friend
lining.
passed, it kind of tried to wanted to choose one of us. So like maybe if he got killed or something, like it would just choose the person that killed them.
I don't like that plan. I
That's terrible.
But at least for now, maybe we should avoid going places where, like, we need to check our weapon. Because I think that would be
shit.
impossible.
No, that's a great idea.
Let 50 town guard try to take it from him.
Or,
You get
Oh my God.
You want to take it?
right, maybe have all 3 of them together and, he tried to take it, like, show. You hand it out. Like, you're going to give it to him, and he'd take it and he'd drop it.
Or he would drop, or he would be forced to kill them.
Right. I think it'd probably be like, don't you dare hand me over, you fuck.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what?
But what if
I'm
you,
going
like,
for
talk to
that.
a sword, made, like, a very I tend to give you over. You kill him.
I don't think we're on those kind of.
All right. Well, we'll see.
We're close like that.
I like this thinking though, but
That's
I am exhausted. 2 levels of exhaustion. To go to bed.
Yeah, what's up right here?
Did you take your drugs?
I was like, what?
Yes,
on
I
all
did.
sides.
That was the cat over there.
I don't know. There's cats. The weather's warming up. I'm fucked.
Springtime.
Yeah.
We sleep.
To bed.
Anything anybody else wants to do before retiring for the evening?
I'm very, very tiredly put the string
Drugs
around
in
the
your
room.
house.
No, that's it. Put the string around the room for alarm.
Anybody else?
No.
All right. You all make your way to your rooms. I don't remember if you all separate rooms or not.
I think we just have our room.
Well, we
Yeah.
stopped paying for the one night because we ran out. We were going to leave.
Yes, but you got
We did.
We paid
accommodations
for
for
some more.
tonight. I just don't recall.
I don't
I
think
think
we
it was just
paid for them.
Maybe you didn't. You will pay for rooms now. How many do
We
you
just
want?
walk up, we grab the keys.
We'll
we
go
look
back
at
to our
it,
old
we're back.
rooms.
What's up?
Indeed.
Eastern wind.
We were joking.
Give us the sweet.
5 silver per room per night. So, whatever you want.
How many rooms do we want? Do you guys want separate rooms?
Under a gold piece.
I'm fine with sharing a room too.
I don't care.
I'll take my own.
Ooh.
I just look at you like I want to say something and then I'm so tired. Got the purple
Come
people
on.
eaters after.
Was that a party fun anyway? Oh,
No, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about her getting taken.
I'll bunk up with whoever, I don't care.
Maybe
Yeah,
you
you
could
will.
transfer your thingies to
What's up? No standards, huh?
You got no conscience.
You're gonna work for your room.
If I was going to get a
He
free
does
room
not
tonight.
I never had to pay.
Actually, just go to her room.
Yeah.
How many rooms?
At least 2. Are you guys staying with me or Raven?
I mean, I'll stay with you. I don't mind sleeping on the floor. Kind of used to it.
Good point.
3 rooms at least. Are you staying with any of the 3 people or?
I'll bunk you won't know I'm there.
He slept in his hood once.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
Hang on the door, bro.
Won't even
Wasn't he
know
like
I'm
very
there.
injured or something?
Yeah, no, I don't remember.
3 rooms.
Okay,
I'll pay for mine.
15 silver pieces total.
I give
How
him a
much
gold.
silver is a gold piece?
10.
Just thicker.
Well, between the 2.5 gold, you certainly could.
I go to give her a silver and I just.
You all make your way to your rooms and bed down for the night. Regina.
Of course.
Fuck.
Oh,
Oh, it's just the
Dorsa.
fourth.
I'll open the door a little bit.
You do see Orsa. She's holding 2 glasses and a bottle of wine, and this time different from last time when she had her shirt done down a little bit and she was leaning all confident. She looks a little diminished. Last chance.
No, thank you.
It's the good stuff.
Grab the bottle, close the door.
Oh, man.
Damn.
I'll expect payment for that.
Open up the door. Give her 2 more gold pieces.
That's not what I was hoping for. You just hear her slowly walking away. Shuffling feet. You all get your long rest. The morning comes, light streaming through, the various windows of your 3 rooms. Nobody has died in the night, thankfully. Make your way downstairs for breakfast as per usual, I assume.
Yeah.
You
I
got
mean, are we just getting breakfast in the room? We always have to talk about
Room
sensitive
service.
things.
Yes. I go down early. I order everybody's breakfast,
good use of those.
and then I bring it to
Super nice.
Ola's room. Okay, guys, we got the breakfast.
Ding, 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 ding.
Borrowed some trays.
Borrowed some trays.
Went in the kitchen, cooked it myself. Didn't see where.
I used all my new spices. Not all of them.
Oh yeah.
So many spices.
I got cooking lesson.
From Warsaw.
No, the
Those are-
spice, yeah. The merchants.
Well, no, there was the other guy in the kitchen. Remember you like yelled at him or something?
Okay.
That doesn't sound like.
Well, I think you yelled something nice at him. I'm scared.
That doesn't sound like me.
Hardly
So what are we trying to do now?
Oh. A little better, but we have,
crew, please.
we have so much to do.
One thing I think, first of all, maybe we should pick up Malik real quick again because I have an idea.
Okay.
Do you keep him in the bag of holding?
Yeah, how big is it's fist size, right?
Fist size, yeah.
Wait, do you come over and tell me that you have breakfast in my room?
Yes.
Okay.
I come knock on every
Okay.
good morning. I get breakfast. Come to Ola's room.
Okay. Okay. Just kind of roll out of bed. Don't even braid my hair. Just
I'm holding the trays. I just did it with my foot.
If the magic thing, it just does it anyways.
That's true. So, but like,
You don't even do.
yeah, I don't even do that. Not yet. Not awake yet. Just want food. Now I'm in his room. I think we're all there.
Looking a little less like her usually put together self. Her hair is like a frizzy ball over red.
His hair.
She got a lot of information while she's been in this city. She's kind of a mess right now.
Yeah.
People chase.
Speaking of, I need to add that to our list.
Is that
the
a
tree-
quest log?
keeping a list of all the potential threats to follow up on.
That's amazing.
So
So,
we need to go to the jeweler and the garrison.
yes.
Those are the places that the book looked like
I did
maybe payments or drugs were going to.
I did think too that, if like we are asked like whoever's people was in that building,
Yeah, we need to find out
we
who
can
attacked
tell
us.
them truthfully we didn't not set the fire. Because we technically did not. They set the fire.
True. We put down the flame or the
Excellent.
I'm still exhausted.
And that's, we took care of the people who did, but we don't know. We forgot to keep one alive. Like maybe we just stumbled on them, saw what happened, figured it might be, your friends from the Jack people.
Or the circle of blood.
The Jack people.
No,
They seemed like assassins.
the people. No, I didn't mean those people. I meant
Who
the
else
people
attacked
who
us?
owned the building that we doing.
Oh
the
yes,
drug
they were the
things.
Jack.
They were the Jack.
I'm very
people.
Jack.
Figured we did you a favor not to say
Why-
that information
why would
unless
we
we
be there?
absolutely have to.
Okay.
Just saying.
We were just in the town and saw a building on fire and went and killed those people.
We took a walk out in the country. We were headed back
Out in the country. Okay, yes.
to our tavern that we've been staying at to check on our
I-
friend.
Sure. I'd rather only tell them if we need to.
Yes, I just
Yes, but I like
have
yes,
some kind
a
of
plan.
story
Yes,
just
that
in
we're all
case.
yes. That's
Because, we found out we see something.
fine. Might be seeing something right now. I don't know.
So, but we'll be prepared in case we get hooked.
We should be getting contacted by the nobles of Not at some point. with the Crow Prince, but maybe they will wait
I
until
believe we have more to do.
we might. Yeah, he said he would know once the warehouse was burned down, which obviously from
So
the
you would
news
know
that's
when the
being
job is
screamed.
done.
Yeah. Also, from the news that's being screamed out
Yes.
there, everyone knows the warehouse was burned down.
And the question too is, do we go to this guy who told us to give him evidence, or we just wait for him to contact us? And we give him the evidence if he wants to give it to that head guard
The
guy.
evidence was an option in regards to dealing with the supplier.
Yeah.
Which is, again, he said he would know when the job is done.
Yeah.
Which is a two-parter.
I think we
Once
need
the
to gather
supply
more
goes.
evidence. I think we have a bit of a trail, but I think we could stop now.
Maybe you
We've taken a reward from there, but I think gathering more might be. We need friends, and this might be a way to get friends and more enemies. We need to, at some point, maybe visit a holy place and try to deal with this. Your new
Technically,
friend,
this is a holy place.
yeah. But we need to go to a temple and try to get the curse removed.
An inn.
Holy place. Yes.
Yes.
No, indeed, false. Holy. Get it?
Yes, yeah, I know you have experience, Phil.
Yes.
Negan is still going to show up at any time and wants us to do
Forgot
something.
about him.
Yes.
Yes.
There's the lady that your Dragonborn friend who died was taking us to.
Yes.
We have no idea where she is. We really have no threads on that, but we thought about maybe talking to Spy Song to help us with the Negan problem or the Magpie. We still have to split up this money we took. We were going to do that during breakfast yesterday, but things got a little hairy.
True.
We need to talk to Elminster about Malik, and he might have some ideas maybe for what's going on too. I don't know. We eventually need to go see your home area.
Essentially.
That's my list right now. A couple more things on it, but not as pressing as all of those things.
I would like to go see off my mother to
Yes. We need to go see your
Buy
mother,
supplies.
buy supplies. Let's do that first before anything else happens that takes us out of all of that. We burned or left all of our robes on the way out, so we should probably find some more of that stuff while we're out getting supplies.
What do you mean?
Your disguises.
Our
Your ninja
disguises.
outfits.
Oh, we burned them?
Yeah. Well, they were pretty
Yeah, you
Kind
dumped
of
them in
burned
a hell
already.
or something.
and bloodied
why?
and stabbed through. You got fucking stabbed through the chest.
So,
Yeah. Your mom has
That's
dolls,
dated.
which is still the only thing she's wearing.
We need to get clothes for your mom.
Yeah.
No, didn't I give her a dress?
I could have
Yeah, you
sworn
did
he
give her a
tried
dress.
to tried.
he did, because he has
I
so
don't
many
know if she-
dresses.
Okay.
I remember. But it probably still looks funny.
I at least offered her a dress. I don't
Yeah, I
know.
know.
If she
I
took it.
don't know if she took it.
I don't.
A lot of shit went down.
Yeah. I don't. I
feel like
vaguely
she
remember
would.
it coming up in
Or
conversation. I
something.
don't know if we ever got to you actually trying to give her one, but nothing. Most likely, if it fits you, it wouldn't fit her.
Oh yeah, I think that was the issue.
Who's bigger?
She is.
Okay.
I mean, it's
So-
probably at
Trying.
least bulkier.
So,
Okay,
yeah.
It's a big and tall shot. From Mama. Mama Dragon.
Mama.
Find some if everybody's doing their laundry today.
A sheet, big shoulder.
It can't be too well. I guess we're sending her there as like on behalf of a business, so I guess it can be nicer.
Get her a sundress.
No, I just mean we don't want
Dragonborn wear.
we don't want to
I
dress
think
her
she's
up
ever
too
worn it.
much, but we also don't want her looking like crap.
Maybe
I
like
don't think she's ever dressed up.
tunic with, like how I dress tunic with leg and things. So, she not lightwear.
Should we give
She don't
her
get cold.
a weapon?
Maybe even leather armor. Just in case the roads are treacherous. She knows how to
Again, we
defend
do have to
herself.
worry,
Like a
like
little
Ola
dagger.
said last time about them
I'm
thinking
worried
we
that
spoil
If we
too
do
much.
give her a weapon and it's found on her,
What do you
it could be a bad thing.
You mentioned
I don't
this,
think she'll know how to use it
might not
anyways.
be
Unless they give her
unbelievable.
utility, like
Here's all that
blade,
shit.
perhaps.
Sure.
That's all.
We portrayed her at first as like slave that we don't even care about.
True.
I think we can dress her up enough that because we're sending her to make a deal
Yes.
with this business that she doesn't look like.
Oh yeah.
She's
about
just been in the fields, but not so much that she looks uppity.
It's
She
fine.
just came- She just came from heaven.
So non-pattern clothes, not fancy like dress, but like casual, like
I guess
Not
like you said,
terrible, like-
utility
yeah,
stuff
like
with
travel clothes.
Adventure.
clothes. Yeah.
Yes. Exactly. Traveling outfits.
All right, let's go do that.
Yes.
Excellent.
And we need to fill the barrel with water.
Do you know your mama's size?
Because
And
Big.
Big.
we need to find something for her to put the food and stuff in that we're gonna give her.
Get her like
A
picnic
backpack.
baskets or something, or backpack.
I'm sure we could probably get a traveling chest and put all the things into this traveling chest. Drop off
So general store.
traveling
Yes.
chest.
General store.
General store.
We haven't been in a general store forever.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
We
All right.
have any of
There it
those.
goes.
Go
You can
Walmart.
I
put together.
probably just bought a rope there.
Who's-
Oh yeah. Maybe.
While doing jokes.
You can put together a set of traveling clothes for her for 2 gold.
I like how he looks around and we're just staring at him like.
Who's your mom?
You brought it back.
You brought her back, you clothed her.
You.
This is on you.
Seems like more like a you problem.
So what's it gonna cost? We don't have to break it
We'll
down.
help you.
You-
Ken.
Overall.
You go in backpack or chest?
Fucking.
Oh, splurge, it's your mom.
That's what I was gonna say. Just for the trip backpack.
We'll
In case
forget
it's
to get
attacked
her
and
like
she's
water
thrown off.
skin.
Water skin.
And get her first aid kit.
There's-
hold on.
Get her a traveler backpack.
Yeah. The adventurer's backpack or whatever. it
Comes
is,
with all that shit,
crap.
right? It's like one
And then
gold,
just
5
give her a
gold.
bunch of rations.
That's like a starting gear thing. It's it doesn't.
But isn't there a price and everything and everything?
There's no
it's
have to build
backpack.
it.
an adventure.
That's just
Yeah,
already
you have
like
to-
that?
You have to build it. All right, hold on.
It's
So we
like a builder.
we got
Builder.
backpack, we got chest, we got
Got the
clothes.
calculator out.
Didn't Gorm carve a necklace or that said Fenrir as a dragon tooth? Though?
I think so, yeah.
The notes are in there.
Yeah.
No, I mean in the
You
the note that you gave us.
You didn't care enough to
Ah.
put in
It's in the
your
drawer.
No, I forgot.
Oh wait, no, it wasn't from his will though. It was when
No,
yeah,
yeah,
it was
it's
something she gave
at
to
the
you,
plantation.
like,
It was at
back
the
then,
plantation.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's have to go get them later. I was
Let
like,
me get
wait.
to my mom.
All right, so I got backpack, chest, and clothes. What else?
Water skin.
Water skin.
You have to pay for the necklace.
No, I know. I'm just putting it in the
Yeah, in the
with
back.
everything. Just so.
What else?
Rations.
Food.
Yeah,
We have 14 days of rations. Should we buy our
Let's
own?
go in there.
Okay.
We're going to buy rations anyways. So
True.
I might as well throw them in the bag.
We'll give her our
Let's
old
re up
rations.
on
Our stale rations.
These hard biscuits are really hard.
Our old rations are dried meat. They're like dirty.
Yeah.
She'll like it.
Jesus Christ.
She's fucking bad.
Apples.
And we'll buy 14 days of new rations.
Just wormy apples.
Apples.
I think those apples are
You
good.
guys are so typical. What's happening? Hold on.
14 days of rations.
14 days. Am I adding this to the total or is this separate?
Added to it.
That's for all of us. That's 14 times 6, right?
Shit.
But that's
14 times.
Alright, hang on.
Wait, no, we have 14 already. It's only 14 times 5.
You're giving that to her.
Yeah.
So, 14
We're
times
buying all
6.
You're giving that all away.
I know, but there's only 5 of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Alright,
I was
let
like,
me.
no, he's right there.
Oh, then I
DM doesn't eat.
DM doesn't need.
made it a little cheaper. Go on.
Alright, so how much?
70.
I put the rations separate
Yeah,
just
put
in
the
case
rations
because
separate.
that is more, a lot more expensive.
Yeah. That would be like
We should get her
As far as stuff
and a
for
sleepy
her.
bag.
Yes.
the final sleeping bag.
Good call. Okay.
She doesn't need a tent tree. That seems too much.
Should we get her
Oh,
That's where you draw the line.
like?
I don't know. You can
That's
split.
just too
She's
What
gonna
are
be-
scales gonna
Do
get
you think
drenched?
she needs like change of clothes? Because you know that place. You guys say it
Let's
was
get her a
muddy.
few changes of clothes and some nice boots, maybe. Dragonborn don't wear.
They don't need
Really?
boots, right?
They don't wear
Are you
shoes.
wearing boots?
No.
so yes, Dragonborn can wear shoes.
That's weird.
No, that's
That's
weird.
really big.
Why
Yeah.
would you? On the miniature thing when you're building, you can't put shoes on.
They certainly don't have to. You said you want to know.
It would be like clown feet.
That
That
would
They'd
would
be
really
so
silly.
wide.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I
Don't
mean,
leave
I
it.
know there will be like,
Ronald McDonald's cheese.
is she going to ride the whole way on the cart? Or is she
I
going
can
to
walk on snow very easily.
Oh my god. No, that is such a
we're planning to have her ride on the cart with the booze, right?
Huh?
We're planning to have her ride on the cart with the booze, right?
Because I was going to say,
Yeah.
like, walkie
Or she,
stick
like-
could be
Or, I mean, I
an
don't know.
improvised weapon.
They may.
A
It
very
depends on
sneaky weapon.
if they have other
Oh.
things to take
Can I
there.
get her a knife too?
Like, but like, you should get her like
Just
a
'cause you can
potato
conceal
peeler.
it.
You know,
like a dagger.
Yeah, like
No,
that
like-
concealable, like a potato. What?
You can get a
they're like a potato peeler, like a
Tiny like
What's she
kitchen
gonna do with
knife.
that?
Yeah, like
There's a sack of potatoes. You can hit people with a
Peel
sack of
people.
potatoes.
Yeah, just something that doesn't
Get
look
her
like a.
purse with a brick in it. We're fine. In case she gets attacked by
Some
monsters.
bars
and
of soap.
Use butter to soap butter.
All right. What else?
Like I said, walkie stick, they just think
Those
she's
oranges,
older.
Walking stick is good.
Yeah.
She can smack people up.
So a quarter staff that looks like
Mhm.
shit.
I added a knife. Do you not want a knife?
Oh yeah.
Still
no.
Are you buying her quarterstaff as well?
It's one of mine.
Yeah.
1,000 gold.
In the negative.
We just got the biggest shopping cart. We're at
throwing
freaking
things in.
Costco. Just
Well, you got this dry, right?
Some tissues.
I got some coupons I wanted to spend.
If I'm right, we have knife, quarterstaff, 2 sets of clothes, backpack, chest, water skin.
Food.
Well, that's
but the
we're giving it to her for free.
Oh, okay.
Does the clothes include like cloak for weather stuff?
I'll let her keep it, Michael.
Yes.
Because I have another cloak.
Well, she has dolls on present.
But is it not covered in blood?
No.
Present
Oh, right.
season.
That's right.
professional laundering service. I removed stains you didn't even know you had.
Was there anything else?
Bar of soap.
Soap
Torch.
can happen. Do you want soap?
Should we give her a
What is
torch?
that?
Mosquito
Because it's
repellent.
So like go to Walmart and just like, oh, Coleman Grill, yeah. Little stove things, yeah.
Tinder box or
All of the little
Lots of
travel
burger.
accessories.
The cup
Yeah, trigger.
Yeah.
Like, well, no, that's like in the adventure gear.
The
You don't.
plate
There's
Like
there's
a-
an
has
adventurer's
a fork and
pack.
spoon
Like a
that fit underneath it.
This steel and flint. Maybe.
Tinder
Tinder
box.
box. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe a pot and pan.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Do we
she
have some of that shit in the
We
bag?
do. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go for that.
Oh.
Don't need that.
Goran, I think bought them. Well, Ricari, do you
Yeah,
want these
Ricari's
pots and pans? Did you bring these pots and pans? Why do I have pots and pans?
I think
I
that
have
was from your
horseshoes.
friend before.
It was from him.
And metal sticks. That's fine.
But I could use them for cooking, mix stew and stuff.
Well, just so you
Or
know.
we could give them to
So keeping pots and pans.
someone.
So do you want to buy her pots and pans? I'll get to it.
Or I can buy pots and pans. You guys can give her your, pass away friends. So you won't have to spend so much. I will buy my own pots and pans.
She got a bedroll, right? Sleepy bag.
Can you go through the list again?
But
Did she have a sleepy bag on there?
That was my last one.
Well, we're gonna find out. He's going through the
yeah,
list.
yes.
So that's it.
Ricari,
We're giving her Goran's
Yes.
pots and pans? Or no?
Yes.
you
And we'll buy
buy
your own.
you buy an iron pot for 2 gold.
In a spoon?
Big spoon.
Sure.
Ladle.
Yeah, they'll throw it in.
Yes, a ladle.
We have this book. Maybe I can give it to her so she can read something on the way. It's called The Tomb of Understanding.
Can she read?
It's been sitting in here forever.
Can read out that she can read.
Yeah. Who do you taught me to read? Not me.
You're working on it. You're working on it. You didn't do a lesson yesterday.
Someone got
We're slacking on our lessons.
Should we give her Malik?
Oh my god.
That would be the fight. She's going in the right direction.
You'll get there before we
Off
will.
her way.
We'll meet up at the bus.
Talk about ripping up notes.
Just give the ornament. We're just throwing the river.
That's
Yeah,
just something
fuck
I've
you.
been laying seeds for the entire campaign.
Give her this whole folder. That's funny.
All right.
That sounds like about
I
all.
think she's good, yes.
Yeah. And then just give her some
So
money
what's
for
the
like other
damage?
shit. Like
It's not bad, honestly.
When she gets there,
14
it's
gold
like-
Right,
and
she
9
has-
silver.
She doesn't want to stay
That's
with
it?
what's his face.
That's not bad at all.
14.
Hell, give me another one of all this. I'm just kidding.
The rations are 35.
I'll take that out of the party.
10 silver and 1 piece.
Correct.
So I'll just give him 15 gold.
Done.
$14.95.
How generous of you. I don't know who owns the shop. I'm not looking.
The shop owner says,
Okay. So you have things for your ma.
Yeah.
You bought some new rations for y'all.
Yeah.
To help you carry your bags.
Yeah.
And you're going to the brewery?
What?
Going to the brewery?
That's where she's
A little early, but.
They said they're
Decide
they're
what to
gonna pick her
do
up in the
about
morning.
making
No.
it appropriate weight.
I meant to drink.
The barrel,
I'm sorry.
weighting the barrel.
Oh, yes.
We are headed there.
We should put water in there just because if they lift it up to load it or unload it, it'd be very suspicious that it's an empty barrel.
I don't know if they care.
What if we look?
Yeah, but I just, the amount of talking that goes on around in this place.
We'll load it. Put a good show on. We'll fill with shit.
And then they go over a bump and it just falls over. I don't think it'll be that hard for us to just put water in. You guys go. I'll go to the river.
Oh, you're just gonna hold the bag in the water. How are we gonna sneakily fill it up?
Maybe I
I
will
mean,
distract him
We
by
have to-
buying
We have to inspect
some
our barrel.
water
Again, yeah.
for the road, not for them, but for us when we decide to leave town.
You're buying water?
No, not water.
Oh.
Like a pony cake. I distract him.
Oh, okay.
while you guys are doing the barrels.
Oh, sounds good. Okay.
All right. Olo goes to the river. The rest of you go to the brewery. Envia is sitting. You all right?
If I haven't, I don't remember if I did last time, but I said my thank you again.
You did.
She's sitting outside the door, kind of like leaning against the building. As you approach, she kind of stands up, brushes herself off.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We brought you provisions
There's things for the room.
and some clothes.
Thank you. She takes the thing. I guess you have the chest and the backpack and stuff. You just kind of put next to her. Tristan, having kind of seen you guys approach, comes up. Oh, welcome back.
Good morning.
Morning. You're gonna pick up the barrel.
Yes.
Or no. You're back. Wait. It was
Right.
being picked up by someone else with
We were providing provisions for her since she, going
right.
iron post. And I wanted to talk to you as well.
Okay.
Because, we don't stay in any place for too long. So I was wondering, and, maybe you can show me that you only have one type of, ale, or you have multiple types of ale, or wine.
We have a few. There's the specialty, and he starts walking in.
I walk with her. I'll go to
We creep over to the walking normally. Is the iron post guy here?
You make a perception check.
Why would I go Sounds like a sing song.
Yes.
14.
14. Looking around, they're not at the brewery in the vicinity, but you kind of look back and back towards the city, along the road that you guys actually approached from. You do see them off in the distance making their way here.
Good thing we got here.
To the barrel. So as you are chatting with Tristan, what are the rest of you doing?
Going
I'll
to
be
the
the
barrel.
lookout. In case they come back.
Make a perception.
I'll be another distraction.
Uh,
I'll be
who's you have the thing, right?
Yeah, I have things.
You have the other bag?
Yeah, wait.
Okay. You want to pop the top off the barrel first, I assume.
Certainly do.
How are you going to do that?
How's it on there?
So it's like a wood circle, right? Shoved into, it's basically held in by force, right? It was knocked in with a mallet to tighten.
Do we see any of this line?
A mallet?
No.
I'm just gonna reduce it.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Boom.
Grab it.
So you...
Dude, that's
kind
so dope.
I hope you're the fucking thing, because I'm doing it. I open the bag over the thing.
Fuck!
You have
He's
to
not
go
there
your
yet.
way to the river, I assume.
Yeah. I would've been there
You
before
open
you
the
guys
bag and it starts to...
There's a fish.
Let it go.
So we have, this is the kind of prime woodleaf fit.
I have my hands as far down as they reach. It's just that far. But
You can make
At the initial pouring, there's a bit of a noise, a little splash, and you see Tristan start to turn.
Oh, okay, so what did you say was I know Regina is so picky when she comes to wine. Is there a specific type
Who's
you
Regina?
That's
our other
me.
party member?
That's me.
Yep.
Can we
were-
sample a couple?
Make a perception or a persuasion check at advantage.
That might be, I'm just peeing.
that's what I just said.
Fire.
What did you say? Persuasion?
Yes.
20.
Yeah, all right, sure. Keeps walking along. You manage to get the barrel filled. Close the bag. sort of surface and water.
Okay. No, I'm not too bad.
What? What happened?
The lid.
I got a lid. I gotta shut it now.
Yes.
Right.
Are you setting the lid on the water?
Oh, I thought you were just gonna like set the end just right back where it was.
Yeah, it's concentration. Just stop
I
concentrating.
know, but like, how am I gonna hold it
What's mage hand?
to drop the other one? Because concentration.
It's full of water. It'll float.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just put it there and it'd be
You
like,
just set your hand on it. And
What was the
at the right depth. And
All right. Well, as it's full, I'm gonna make sure it's like little perfect height of water, so I can let it float and like just let it go like. Poof.
Okay. So you kind of gauge, and put the bag away, and boop, let go of concentration.
Gross. And I will press to digitate any wetness off the top of anything around it, make it look dry.
clink, clink.
And then I'm gonna press to digitate again to give it the odor of whiskey.
Oh shit!
Very nice. Very nice.
What are you doing?
I know you did that.
So, anything interest you in?
What do you think, Regina?
I don't know. How many did we like try?
You tried like 2 or 3. This is not wine is definitely not his specialty. He's dabbling, and it's not terrible, but it's definitely
old
not to
grape
your
juice.
taste.
So
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
sampling.
little rough, kind of strong.
I'm sampling his wine, not the ale, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
Um,
sampling that.
I'm going to ask if I can sample some of your ale as well. Maybe I'll change my ways and try something new.
You mean what are different, but at least get a pony kicker more.
I'm so sorry. Lets you try a couple of things. The Woodleaf Ale, like his sort of premier thing, is pretty good. It's smooth. Has a little bit of bite at the end, but that kind of like levels out. So there's not too much of a bitter aftertaste. Thanks. A couple other things. Most of them are a bit lesser. You can tell these are kind of like cheaper brews.
I like this first ale. What do you think?
I think yes,
Yeah. Should we get one to go?
definitely.
Should get one to go. Yeah.
So it's another barrel, or
Like a pony kick, I think at least.
Just one.
Just because we might be traveling, and we don't always have cart, so.
sure. Pony cake. See, 10 gold.
You should put some like fruits in with your wine a little bit longer to sweeten it up a bit.
I'll take that under consideration.
Wait, isn't that how you make wine?
Just a little sharp sugar in
Hey there, brewing guy.
Sweeten it up.
Microbrewing.
Pretty new at the wine thing, so.
I mean, I think, for a beginning, it's very better than, I could have.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, he fills up a pony cake for you, seals it.
So I have a pony keg of wood
Do we hear?
leaf.
Do we hear
Woodleaf ale.
cart approach?
How much is that? I can split it with you.
It's just 10 gold.
By now, there's the clop, as the Iron Post gentleman. You see I think it was 4 we had discussed men approach. There's a cart being pulled by 2 horses, accompanied by them.
Try it. Why don't you roll that out for them? It's a barrel.
Oh.
When I say that, I point to the barrel.
Yes. I load the barrel in the wagon.
Pull it over there. The men kind of gather around and help you lift it. It's very heavy. You guys get that out of the wagon. Along with along with your mother's provisions. As you guys were futzing around inside, she kind of went around the other side of the building and put on the clothes and everything.
Well, this is your the men that will take you to Mockfire to his father and brother. They may send men to
The Iron Post already there?
yeah, they control.
You're talking about that stuff in front of us? Are you?
They were also-
privately on the other side.
Oh, okay, on the other side.
No, she had come out, but
Oh.
you can if you want to do that. Yeah, you can't have done that.
I'm like-
my bad. Yeah.
And they will know to find me there.
I'll go.
I told them.
Kakao. Tell her about Darius. Kakao.
Darius who?
Amicably, Kakao.
The one
The other
The guy who's gonna be there first before your brother gets there, Kakao.
Yes.
Well, the weird bird.
And don't forget to touch him, Kakao.
I meant to say that.
So, the reason we were sending you to Mockmire is we had made an ally there. Darius Emberblade. He resides in a keep outside of the city. And he is trusted. I'm sure they will shortly pick you up after you arrive.
Is he trustworthy in the same way that your friends, as she kind of side eyes at the group, are?
I side her back.
Darius is the best of them.
Okay.
Look by
You
just
will
one
be
hand.
safe. Yes, is one hand.
Seems like a minor detail.
Okay.
And then I walk her to the cart. Make sure she's all good. Give her the necklace. This is for luck. Keep you safe on the road.
And she rolls it around in her hands. Did you make this?
No, one of our fallen comrades. After she heard of what happened.
Her eyes look at it, up to you, and they flick up at the handle of the greatsword on your back. The last one I had last time.
Yes.
Takes it, puts it on, puts it in her shirt. Don't let the same fate befall you.
We will meet.
Think hard, Drya, about your next choices. What you do and where you go. I would say be safe, but I know that is a far-off possibility, so instead, be smart. Be fearless. Most of all, be just and kind.
I would.
She puts a hand on your face. She kind of brushes your cheek a little with her thumb and gives you a hug.
Big embrace. And then I walk up to the escorts. Keep her safe. Throw some gold in the pockets.
What do you give him?
I'm gonna say like there's 4 of them.
Mhm.
5 gold apiece.
You get
One of
one.
them's not happy with that amount.
Cheap piece of shit.
Oh wow! I thought that was pretty good. How much did the whole thing cost?
was plenty.
That's like 300. But you're giving them a tip they would have not gotten. So
Yeah.
You get
It's right in there.
kind of like nods from each of them as they pocket their coins. Take care of each other. She climbs up on the wagon and
No one else can say that.
I'm not there. I'm at the river. Don't look at me.
She's like,
Is there like a flower cart in this area?
a flower cart.
Yeah. Like
You're outside the city.
we're outside of the city. Okay.
we pick a weed.
So I was gonna give her like a flower to go, but if there's no cart, that's okay.
Yeah, you can try pack
I
one.
can do.
Oh. I can.
I can.
Big-
I can give her a shard of ice.
I can't give her a fireball.
Here you go.
Take two, there's one.
It's nice to meet you. For all the circumstances.
Oh, bless you.
Just one.
You looked amazed.
Nugget.
She gives you a nod. The couple of the Iron Post guys kind of look around. We good to go.
Oh, actually, I go up to her and I take one of the petals out of my thing, and I give it to her, and it's me, one of the memories that has me show, like teaching him how to read, and
Not the blood.
Oh.
He was staring so hard.
Not when you stabbed
and I say that,
This real quick.
God, just a memory to leave you with.
Good night.
and
Remember 2 days ago, Mom?
so I give it to her. It's just one of the memories of us working together reading, and I say he really is a good dragon, and
Is this how you're saying it?
yes, because I don't
Good
know,
dragon.
and he's trying to do good and improve himself. So please regard him as this person and not the one you might be thinking of now. And safe travels.
She kind of smiles as she sees the memory, and she leans in close. You seem strange, but sweet. You know what he did is not okay, right?
I do, but we all do crazy things every once in a while for sometimes the wrong reasons for the right reasons.
That was an oxymoron, sort of.
If I had a free hand, I'd write that down as one of the quotes.
Crazy
Sometimes do
things.
crazy things for the wrong reasons, for the right reasons.
Yeah,
Reasons.
reasons.
Crazy things. Intense situations I can understand, but she looks over at the sword again. That thing on his back.
We're trying to figure out a way to get rid of it.
And the hags.
We did not know that he did that. Well, we're definitely going to keep an eye on him even more.
Please.
We will.
He is a good boy, you're right. He just needs to realign.
Agreed.
Watch him.
Will do.
Just need a realignment.
Oh my god.
Chiropractor. We need to find a chiropractor.
And the guys. So,
You're ready.
alright.
Is there horses there? Just Hit their butt.
Oh,
Yes.
you guys aren't even on that. My mom just took some.
No, I don't do that. I'm just kidding.
Wow. Yeah, that guy who was kind of checking, he walks up and grabs the reins, and they sort of start rolling. It's like, head off.
What is it?
I mean, I think we kind of give it away that she was somebody special to you.
Yeah, but just because she's somebody special to another slave doesn't mean she's not a slave.
Whoa.
I just mean to outsiders, to the view of
But the S word right in the face.
Scale screws, fork tongue,
Think the sword saying "oh" or something.
Oh no, dwarf, no.
Okay, so next order of business.
Cross it off the list. What'd you buy there?
We got the plum cake.
Hey.
It was actually pretty good.
It's kind of like a nice taste.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like smoky.
Tastes like
Smoky.
Smoky.
Okay.
smooth.
Woody?
It was smooth.
Smooth?
I know common is not your native tongue, but that word does not mean what you
It
think.
was smoky.
Like a brisket.
Ah, yes, it's very tender.
Moist?
Oh no.
Well,
Technically.
yes. Yes, it is. But,
It's very soft.
well, yes. Those are all correct words. That was just.
It's a soft ale.
It's a soft drink. Woof. Back to town, eh?
Yes.
Excellent.
Where to in town?
We need to find Oro.
Yes. To the river.
Because he has a list of things to do.
You can very easily reconvene. You are connected with him.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you should probably tell him he can get
Hold on.
right now.
How is your swim?
my feet are wet.
Yes. Where are you? Other than
Standing in the river with a bag in it.
one more chance. We're going to find you. Where should we go?
I let him know where I'm at, and then I get, are you done?
Yes.
And I get out of the river and put on my shoes.
I dump out the rest of the water from the bag. I know it's still in there. Just
You
along the
create
way.
mud on the spot that you are.
What power I possess.
So you spell.
So we meet back up
You may reconvene. Where are you reconvening?
in the merchant district.
Sure. Why not?
We need to speak to a jeweler.
But don't we? Oh yeah.
I need to speak.
Or
I
reckon
thought we were going to spy on.
we could definitely spy on this one. What do we want to do
Keep an
about
eye on
the jeweler?
a Robin.
What should we do?
Just call him.
Call him out.
Heard you were selling drugs?
What are you doing to us? Grain.
We have some proof of that. We could talk to
Give me all your
actually.
grain.
We could talk to the council
Make a bread.
and see if we can get. Well, that might alert the garrison. We can see if the council has their own guard, the counselor, and then maybe take the jeweler into custody. Interrogation.
That sounds like their job.
Yeah, but we could be there for it. Maybe.
Weren't we not like sure if all guards were like?
Yes, that's why I was hoping that they had their own guard instead of the garrison.
We could go invisible and just go sneak around in there. Well,
Yeah.
somebody tries to buy jewelries.
That sounds like a great idea.
Do we need any
Yes.
more diamonds?
Are you sure?
I got like 2.
Does
Do a
anybody
600
else
diamond?
require like gems or
A
anything
diamond
for your like
necklace
spell
and
stuff?
diamond necklace 300,
I'd like to go in and
Or
general
a
just to
diamond.
look around.
and then a diamond necklace.
Oh, the thing my mom gave you, and then we can give another. Okay, so you have two survivals.
Maybe we could pretend, like,
Did you need diamond dust too?
have you been in the middle there
something?
first of all? Yes.
I think you did.
But we could pretend like, you were looking at the ring for like your fiance to pick out.
I know you have 1,000 spells.
Just gonna go in and just browse,
Or we like go to party.
looking for a new pendant.
So you are going into the jewelry?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes, oh look, my butter dress.
Who else going in?
I don't know if they'll fit you either, but you can certainly check.
One of the dresses fit me.
I don't know how tall you are.
What's happening?
I'm a half orc. And one of the dresses fit me.
That I bought.
How big are you?
That's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
You're like 6'5", right?
Yeah.
How tall are you?
Not 6'5".
Well, then that'd be a short dress.
No, but I mean more like, I'm
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
pretty
know.
slender. I don't know.
This is I don't know why you're asking me. This is very much your characters.
Yeah.
What are your body
That's
types?
I assume
Describe yourself.
you're probably beefy.
Not so beefy. I'm
More
dexterous.
dexterous.
A little bit.
She couldn't even pry my
It'd be
fingers
tight.
off your wrist with 2 hands. She's
Sure.
not that deep.
Maybe. Give it a shot.
Try one.
In the street.
Oh, yeah, we are just in the street.
No,
Just
no,
over, just over your armor.
Yeah.
Rikai is not used to
It's torn in half,
societal
my
norms. She
bad.
just strips in the middle of the merchant's corner.
We should go
Just
to
go.
an alley and become invisible.
Okay. Are we both doing invisible?
Wait, what are we doing? What? I missed all of the plan.
We don't
Jewelry
know.
shop.
We're making it up as we go.
I
use.
am going in to legitimately look for a fun
Last
pendant.
time,
Do
last
you
time
want
we tried
company in
25
shop?
minutes to make
Sure.
a plan. It didn't work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
we can.
We
Those
We're
like
like
to
2 hours and 25 minutes
Just-
to make a
just-
plan.
A day of shopping.
You could be her bodyguard.
Oh, there we go.
A body.
I make sure nobody steals jewels.
I'm having a day of shopping with my bodyguard. I need to protect it.
Mhm.
But so I make my little like hair thing, make my hair look like real nice, like a fancy lady.
That's the way it is.
Yeah. Words are not my friend today. Yeah. I just look a little bit better.
Six.
Business
There.
one.
Yes. And I'm going looking for fun.
So have you changed your clothes? Or done anything about your clothes?
I think I've still been in that like armor dress.
Oh,
Thing.
right. That's true.
That's what's fun.
So
Yeah.
your clothes wouldn't be fucked up from last night.
Wait, what?
Your dress is
I thought all the fell prestidigitated.
Yeah, it doesn't
we are
fix
clean.
things.
Oh,
Correct.
Mending.
You all
Yeah,
got stabbed
mending.
quite a bit.
Yes, Minden.
that's
Did
You
you
have
prepare it?
Yeah.
You gotta call that out.
No.
It takes time to mend all that.
I just didn't think.
So you do up your hair.
I'm doing my hair.
I mean,
It's
it
one
makes sense that I look like I stabbed if I was bodyguard, so it's okay.
You stabbed her?
No, if I look like I
Oh,
stabbed.
like you got stabbed.
Is it? Are you both going in, or are 3 of
Yes.
you going in? Or?
So those two are going in. I'm turning invisible and sneaking in behind
Do you want?
with the door open.
Do you want to go in? Do you want to be lookout?
Yes.
I'll hang out with Jiraiya outside.
As they walk in and you try to slip in behind them stealthily, make a stealth check.
I open the door and be like, here you go, my lady.
I think I have advantage.
You do have advantage.
Oh my god, I rolled 2 4s. Which is a 13, but still.
Okay.
And I was holding the door open for her to walk in. I went to the phone. It's a little extra long before I go.
Wow. So you guys walk in. The front area of the store is kind of a Sort of like a long, like, I guess wide but short room, right? As far as like if the front door, there's not a lot of depth before you hit counter. There's like less than 10 feet. So it's this long space. There's a counter that comes out in like a U that's connected to like the back wall. And then there behind the counter, there's the small gnomish gentleman that you saw last time you were here sitting on a stool. And behind him, you see an opening in the wall that extends to a back area, which through that you can see other tables with things strewn about in a little open room back that away. But as a reminder, this gnomish gentleman, human equivalent age looks to be in his like mid to late 30s. He has short curly brown hair, green eyes, olive skin, about 4'3", so very tall for a gnome actually. Pretty average build, sort of angular, handsome face. And as you approach, you notice he actually smells lightly of honey. It's very clean. You get the vibe that he kind of takes care of himself.
I don't really say anything to him. I'm just gonna browse.
Can I help you?
I'm just browsing. I'm trying to find a new pendant for this dress. I don't really have one. So I'm trying to find something new.
Any particular style that you're on the market for, or stones even, or value level?
I'm open to anything.
Well, he kind of directs you over to this side of the counter. Several necklaces here, fit for all manner of styles, if you can afford them.
Am I allowed to try any of them on to see how they go with
Like,
the
do you have
dress?
mirror or something that we could hold up for our mistress?
I want to make sure it doesn't look weird with my face and my
Or maybe not even put it all the way on. We could just hold it up to her.
That's... make a persuasion check.
outfit. 19.
Ooh.
Just don't try anything. This is typically not procedure, so to speak. Safety, you understand? People could run off.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, this is my bodyguard. She's not gonna, let anything like that happen.
I don't know her either. She's not my guard. You see what I'm... Just, here.
Thank you.
Yes. Do you have like mirror? Like a hold of, or we won't even like move far or anything.
He takes the necklace back. Oh no. He goes into the back room, kind of around the corner, and comes back with a sort of mid-sized, like round mirror, and he kind of sets it up with a little stand on the counter. And
Thank you.
of course.
So during this whole process, I'm going to be like very slow, like just put down, try another one.
Making a big show.
Yeah.
Hello, what are you doing as all this is happening?
So I do want to call out, I should have had a straight roll, not advantage, because I should have had disadvantage from being exhausted. But I will, now that I'm invisible,
It was the same roll twice, right?
it was a 4 both times, so it didn't matter. But now that I'm invisible, I will do some drugs.
Things are gonna be
Make it happen.
Doing drugs to find evidence about the people with drugs.
Yeah. Steal more drugs.
Just gonna sniff it out. Where is it?
So I got a +5 to movement and advantage on perception checks, right?
I'll just
That removes one level of exhaustion. And
Which I now have no levels of exhaustion.
1 hour of advantage on perception checks. And +5 to movement speed.
I always forget how to remove
I think
exhaustion.
that's why he's trying to do
On
Other
characters?
conditions?
Conditions.
Conditions, remove exhaustion. Okay. But I don't remember the other stuff. Okay. And now I'm going to go try to find a back room. Try to
So,
find something.
The only opening to the back area, which, as described before, is like
Yeah.
behind the counter where he is, right?
Is it open to walk around the counter, or is it?
No.
Okay.
But if you kind of take a minute and walk around and look, there is one area that it's open underneath. It looks like one of those like the door like lifts
Yeah.
or whatever.
I will crouch.
It's small. It's made for a gnome, right? The opening. So
Oh.
give me
I will army crawl.
yes. Give me. We'll call it acrobatics. To squeeze through that space.
Just
Nice and
sounds
quietly.
I'm gonna feed him.
Is it cocked or is it not cocked?
what is it?
but I don't see it.
I don't even know what you
It
rolled,
looks,
bro.
it
It's a 13.
looks pretty solid to me.
It wasn't. I don't know. It would be a 19 total.
You very slowly shiver your way through. You manage not to grab or snag or scrape on anything. But crawling out, your face is like right, like here's the stool with him sitting on it. You're like right here.
Oh, try to slowly get up and go through that back. Is the door closed back there or is it open?
It's not a door. It's just
Yeah,
like
just
an opening
open.
into the back room, right?
I'm
So
like
you-
asking, like where the pieces are from and things like that, just prolonging.
Yeah,
Like,
the heritage provenance.
As
Yeah,
long
provenance.
as- and
That's what I was looking for.
and
Yeah.
I'm not gonna end up buying anything. I'm gonna feed him, but I'm not gonna buy anything.
I make everything in house, and I do get my pieces from all my jewels from.
And I'm gonna
Yes.
be like, I don't know if it really goes with your like eyes, and that one washes you out.
Yeah, then I start looking at bracelets.
Yeah. Maybe necklace is not the thing to go with. Maybe like earrings.
You get to your feet and slowly move around the corner into the back room. So, give me a perception check as you look around and take stock.
Which I now do have advantage on because of drugs. Jesus Christ.
Daddles.
Yeah, and even a 4.
I'm gonna swap out that d20.
Yeah, no shit. Perception, right? You said perception? not
Correct.
Perception. So it was an 8 plus 6, so 14. We are most certainly swapping this out. Yes, so horrible.
Looking around the room, there are 3 long tables, right? So if you have walked straight through the opening into the back room, right? We have a long table here, and then one kind of on the back wall, and then a like next to the one on the back wall, there's a chest, and next to that chest, up against a wall, there is another door. Looking at all these long tables, they're kind of covered in like tools that you would expect a jeweler to have out. Things that they would use in terms of, cutting gems and creating the settings, and you see all the goods, right? Tools of the trade. Other than that, yes, there's the chest and there is the door.
Right now I'm leaving the chest alone. I'm going to go for the door.
Okay. Are you trying to just open it?
Well, first I'm checking for drugs.
Okay.
Possibly are drug dealers.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh my god. What is happening?
Roll more.
I can't roll better than a freaking 8. I can roll a 5. And investigation is 13.
Doesn't appear to be trapped.
Aggressive.
Is it locked?
You try the handle. It is locked.
Try to pick the lock.
With you, souls check.
Come on, baby.
Did you roll an 1?
No, I rolled an 82. For an 11.
Take the cursed rabbit foot off.
Yeah.
Cursed rabbit.
The blood got on it from his mom.
Maybe it doesn't
That
tell.
was my brother's blood. So just
Yeah.
You fiddle with the door for a minute and you're just not getting it.
Can I look around
It's a decent lock.
For a key.
Give me an investigation check.
Much better. Natural 19 for a 27.
So you kind of go and you start scouring these long tables, right?
In his butt area.
Looking.
Hmm?
No.
Seems hanging on the
Pliers, rasps. No. You go back up and close to the counter, being very careful to move slow. Start to look around that area. You kind of dip down. And as you're looking under the counter, your gaze kind of passes over him. And you see a small key ring hanging at his belt.
Oh,
Should move to your thingy to us.
I'm going to. Yeah. I'll tell Fel what's going on for right now. To fill him in at least, and then I'll move it to you guys. But I let him know, I got behind the counter. I can't get in the door. There's a chest here, but I'm afraid to open it because it's just out in the open. There's a key on the guy's belt that I'm going to try to take. I'm going to change my thought thing from you to them. And then I switch it to you and let you know the same thing.
I told Riot it's going great.
I think back. Do you want us
Well,
to make
you tell-
any other
you
sort
tell
of
me the same?
distraction?
I'm out.
No, I told it to Fel.
doesn't he have those boots that he can? I don't know.
It is a-
Too late. So I let you know the same thing.
Yeah. And I think back. Do you need us to make
Oh,
any
yeah,
other
talk-
loud distraction?
Yeah, because I switched it
He
already.
switched it, yeah. So I can't.
And I let you know, not anything super loud. I don't want you guys to get kicked out because I need you to be in the building when I leave. If I get into trouble, if you hear a loud noise from the back, then make a loud distraction up front. I'm going to try non-lethal. Just take this jeweler out. Boom.
I'm just saying, if you decide to stab anybody.
I'm going to try to back up. How far back is the door from the gnome?
About 20 feet.
Perfect. I'm going to cast Mage Hand, and I'm going to try to take the key with Mage Hand.
Give me
And I'm going to be up against the back wall.
a sleight of hand.
In case he's like, oh,
Slight up major.
I'm just being betrayed by all of my dice.
you get for stabbing.
14.
Your mage hand apparates near the gnome's belt,
It's invisible, by the way,
and you
because I'm a
Mage.
grab the key ring. You can see the
It's a special thing
key
I can do.
that, like, from the ring kind of start to lift. And you sort of feel the mage hand around trying to find the, latching mechanism to release it from the belt loop. As you spin, it brushes up against the gnome. You see his clothes move. You kind of curse to yourself a little bit, and he sort of
Scratches his eyes.
goes and grabs his keys.
Is there like bug on you or something?
No.
Well, just like tickle.
He looks into the room behind. He takes the bracelet that you're currently holding. I think perhaps you should leave.
How big is the chest on the table?
He
He says a small chest.
gets up. We're closed. And
You're
he walks
close.
into the
I mean,
opening.
it's so early in the day.
The chest is not all on the table. It's next to the table.
Oh, it's big.
It is fairly. Yeah, it's not like a grab and run.
Okay.
He starts.
I ask you one question real quick.
We are closed.
Can I
He
come
starts
back
looking
tomorrow?
around the opening. Tomorrow.
So distract.
Okay. Thank you.
He
We come back
starts
tomorrow, Regina. Let's go.
looking around the area.
Okay.
And then
I'm gonna
open
try
the
to get
door.
under a table.
Here you go, my lady.
So, which of the three?
The one farthest from the door in the chest.
Okay. So you'll have to like cross the room like in front of him to get to it.
Yeah, that's right, because I was by the door.
Wait, you're by the outside door or the door in the back?
No, the back door.
Oh.
He starts stepping over to one of the tables.
Okay,
Looks
if I'm gonna do
underneath.
that, you know what? I'm just gonna try to literally shadow him. I'm just gonna try to be.
He's walking. He's moving slowly in your direction currently.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try to move around him
Make
and
a
kind of go
stealth
behind
check.
him. Which is now at advantage because I'm invisible and I've done drugs.
Although
It is an advantage. The DC has
Oh.
gone up because he is
No.
looking.
For sure. Okay, these were not bad. It's 25.
His roll's pretty good too.
Oh.
He looks under the table, stands up, and starts to move closer to you, like walking towards where the door and the chest are near each other. And you sort of just try to sidestep and move around, and he sort of like he felt like movement in the air, and he kind of looks around. He goes to the next table.
I'm guessing Regina and I are already out the door. Did he like lock it behind us or close it or
No.
something?
No, he did not. He just told you to get the fuck out.
Hey guys, you know, like,
He starts
maybe
looking
somebody
under the
else
next
should
table.
knock on the door.
Alright.
Just say they're closed.
You're behind him now. It is open to the doorway if you want to leave.
I don't want to leave.
Oh.
I definitely don't want to leave.
Ooh.
I'm staying. I just don't know if I should do some crazy ass shit.
Like hide under the
Yeah. No, like release a zombie hand in here.
That was so funny.
The best ever. Oh my god.
Hey, we've been saving it up.
I know, right? There's a good
Please.
distraction.
That'd
I'm gonna wait for. I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna pull it out of the bag of holding and just be holding on to it.
Zombie hand.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Is it making any noise though?
No, I don't have a mouth.
No, I meant like in the jar.
As you
Okay, I'm just gonna have my hand in the bag of holding,
Thinking
thinking
about
about the zombie hand.
okay.
I won't pull it out if it's gonna be like attacking the jar.
He looks under that table. He sticks his arm under and kind of waves it.
break the jar.
He looks around. If you're in here, we're closed. He stands up, moves over to the third table.
Sorry, I need to. Real quick. There's something I'm gonna do instead of the zombie hand, but
No.
I know, but I don't think that I can, so I might have to get zombie hand.
Just unscrew it.
Sorry. I should have checked this before. I should always know this, but I don't.
You could even have your invisible mage hand. Grab the zombie hand. That would also be like a flying zombie.
Oh, man. Terrifying. Score by the face.
And then he controls it.
What
I mean-
what a world we live
Do you remember if Caden's died since we've been in the city? I didn't use him on the
Your
Quixley
owl?
fight. Yeah. I didn't use him at the warehouse. So I'm pretty sure.
But I kind of think you didn't use him at the warehouse because he was dead.
No, he was flying around doing surveillance at the warehouse, I thought. Or like the surrounding area. I could have sworn.
I do remember.
I don't remember. I know he did die at one point in the city. I don't remember
Yeah.
when.
It was when he was a spider. He
Yeah.
died.
Mhm.
That was the last time I died. I think.
Okay. So I should have that then. Unless you're a fucking spider.
Don't mind it.
Every time you use the name, by the way, you asked that, and I was like, I can't tell you if your dad's dead.
Okay, so that's when we met him. I sold my father's boots.
I feel like you would have summoned him again.
Yeah, I'm
You
pretty
would
darn
have
sure that I
time
did.
anyways.
Days.
Yeah, it's been days. I'm pretty sure.
So he looks under that third table,
Yeah.
waves his arm under again.
I'm going to out in the showroom, snap him in, but have him flutter into the room that we're in, looking confused.
As an owl?
Yeah.
That's what he is. So he.
He's an
Ah! God! He's
We're close.
We're close! He's ducking as it's flying around the room.
I'm gonna have him kind of circle the room and then go back to the front desk where he was talking with them and just kind of land there
Like on the
on the
counter.
desk, yeah,
He sort of.
and then just kind of
Who'd him around?
turn around and look at the owner.
He sort of crouches low.
And then
Not
release
what
the
I
zombie.
expected. He so slowly approaches. You see him slow reach to one of the tables. He takes a hammer.
Release the zombie hand.
He starts to create
Double
more.
distraction.
I'm gonna start to sneak up behind him.
He says, "Now,
If he raises that hammer, I'm attacking him.
now be nice. Owl,
Have a flurry.
calm. Owl." He approaches slowly. Hammer just at the ready.
I'd be scared. Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, I'll just ooze at him.
He lifts the counter. He skirts around.
I stay behind the
turns
counter.
entirely as it doesn't move to follow him around his eyes. He's he goes and opens the door.
Kind of have him
He's trying to wave him out the door.
I'll have
Take
him
that bit, babe.
do a few little jumps and then fly out the door.
What do you want to do?
his head, but
No.
Oh yeah,
I'm
because you're
sorry.
trying to stand.
his body turns while his head remains the other way as he realigns himself towards the door. Sort of ruffles his feathers. Flies out the door.
And when he gets pretty far out, I'm just gonna snap him back.
Into the room?
Like
No.
Oh,
into the
into the room.
Yeah.
Never anything
Back to the Fae, really.
So he
Wait,
comes out, he shuts the door.
Starts handing out letters.
He goes back around the counter. You hear it. He goes to the opening, sort of has his hand on the wall and looks around again. Sits in his stool. Stressing me out.
If he seems kind of cool, I'm going to tell Rokari to send in the other two that haven't been in yet to see if they can distract him.
Okay, you guys are next.
Okay, you guys are next.
Who wants you to go
me
in?
and my bodyguard.
Create
Actually works pretty well.
description.
Some all fancy people have bodyguards, don't
Are
they?
you trying to decide to go by yourself or me by myself? This sounds like a horrible idea. But I am down to
No,
leave it to chance.
we can go.
Well, let's go buy some stuff. I waltz up to the door and I open it. Grantlessly.
No.
You two what?
Grantless. With good panache. I waltz into the
You're
shop.
welcome.
And I am here. Welcome me. I see the man. No.
Yes, welcome. Welcome to Nice Ring to It. Can I help you?
Yes. I am looking to buy some loose stones. Do you have unfinished jewelry, perhaps?
I do.
Particularly,
Strange request.
I am a strange man.
Most of my loose stone sales go to sort of higher echelon students of the arcane.
It's a funny minor illusion.
Oh, I see.
I am particularly looking for a small diamond, maybe about yay big.
You're
About-
a servant to one of the enclave, perhaps.
Maybe one day.
Probably they just make shipments to.
I am
Maybe
not
one. I see.
associated with them, no. Maybe one day, but I am not quite that good. Still in training. As you can imagine.
You attend the college in Mistrelis?
Self-taught.
Oh,
Yes.
well,
I seek to,
well done.
yes, it's been a journey. One day I hope to, perhaps join the ranks of it. Until then, I'm just traveling and I do tricks. Things of this sort.
Yes, well,
Diamond.
a diamond.
50 gold is what I was trying to say.
Ah,
Around.
yes. Yeah, I can certainly do that for you. Hold here one moment, please. He gets up and he walks into the back room. Where are you at this point?
I was at the table that was farthest from the door in the train.
You're like still over there?
Yeah.
So you see him walk by and head over to the chest. He unlocks it. He opens it up.
Shut up. Can't tell.
He reaches in. You see him kind of maneuver a few things, and he closes it, locks it again, puts his keys back on his belt, and walks back out. This, what you're looking for?
Is it?
Oh, yeah, it's a diamond,
One of
diamond
those
worth
things.
50 gold. Small.
Excellent. Yes, this will do nicely.
I switched the thing back to 12.
That's what a few seconds.
I just said, keep them distracted.
Do you have? Obviously, that was pretty easy. You just went and grabbed it. Do you have more stones of this sort? What else do you have? Just for curiosity.
I do. Is there anything you're looking for in particular? I have most varieties.
Well, particularly this was the one. But now that you found it so easily, I feel like I should think of something else. Do you have perhaps any larger diamonds, or an assortment of these, or perhaps some emeralds? I'm mental back to.
Is he in there with you? Did you go in? You're just kind of standing on the side.
Just observe.
Well, you were here the other day. He bought most of my larger diamonds. I do have one other that is valued at a fairly higher price, roughly 200 gold pieces.
Do we need that?
I have a collection of other rubies, emeralds, sapphires, and the like.
Interesting. I'll mental back to you sometime during his talk things. Like, do you want him distracted in here or over there or what?
I'm here.
Like, I think he's about to go open the thing again if you want to look in.
I do.
I do. Where are you gonna go? What are you doing?
So while he's in there, I'll go over to the table. Okay, describe the underbelly of these tables for me. Are they like cross legs with like a little hole that I can just like look into where the chest is sitting right by
No,
it?
it's,
Or
it's like your standard like 4 straight legs,
Okay.
one on each.
So it's
corner.
open on the sides and
Yeah.
stuff. And the chest is push up nearish one.
Nearish, like a few feet away.
Could I be under the table and view what's inside the chest when he opens?
You get like a partial view.
I'll do that.
Could you maybe bring out a few of the, not large, nothing crazy, but just a few of the moderate emerald pieces? I like to adorn my hats and loots and things.
I see. Of course, I provide setting and cutting services. I could make it look any way you like. He sort of heads back.
Exciting. I will lean over to Jiraiya and be like, I don't really have any money with me. Can you cover this? I'll pay back. I know I owe you anyways, but I'll pay back again.
Yeah, unlocks. So you moved
I
over.
wasn't planning to buy anything, but
How fast do you
Again.
free one?
Puts one of the keys in the chest and lifts it up. You try to get a look in. You don't get a full view, but what you do see is a
Drugs.
collection of.
Paraphernalia.
Correct, perhaps.
You see a collection of loose gemstones, many of them uncut, some cut already, as well as a handful of like completed jewelry items, necklaces, rings, and such. It's nice. Like it's lined with velvet. It looks like to keep everything nice and soft and protected. And
I can't see the bottom of the chest, right?
no, probably not. I mean,
Do I see him?
it has like layers, right? So he
Oh, okay.
you
So
see
they
him
like
pull
lift
something up and he reaches down. He
Like
pulls
a
out a
jewelry
few
box.
gemstones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I try to look quickly and see if I see any places where there might be like a hidden compartment? Yeah.
In the chest,
Yeah.
with your partial view,
I really lay down there.
give me a perception check.
Take out your monocle.
Let's go. Hey, that's pretty good. Okay, well, that wasn't. This was perception.
Mm-hmm.
It is a 21.
You have advantage on perception because you're high as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun.
Yeah.
It came in handy.
Yeah, you kind of stretch that neck out,
Yeah.
and your
My
eyes
a little more.
Your eyes are like taking in all the detail you can. You don't see anything that looks like out of the ordinary. So he closes it and locks it again and goes back up to the counter. There's a handful of emerald pieces. Anything else you are doing?
I mean,
Is there an upstairs?
I can't try. Yeah, I don't think so, right? There's just a door and the back. That's it.
Looks like a tall building or a short.
Or a loft?
Looks like he lives above it.
An attic?
The building, you don't see any stairs on the inside.
Right.
The building definitely looks too tall to be single story.
So the stairs could be behind the door that's locked. Or they could be at the back. Invisible.
And you can float.
There's a door that's locked?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a door that's locked.
I tried to unlock the door and I couldn't.
Oh, I thought you were trying to lock the shit.
No.
Bullshit.
I was going to try the door first and then. Because I figured if there's papers and stuff or like a back room, that might be where the stuff is.
Yeah.
Well, he
It's
might
like just in the
go
chest that's in
there.
the open area.
He might
Or
go
if there is
there
a
he has
window
more
up top.
custom-
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Can't
Be a
you?
window.
You can turn yourself invisible, right?
I'm invisible, right?
No shit. But I mean, again. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. If we get out of here,
I can't
you might actually
try the door
go.
again.
You can. The DC will be higher.
Or your boots.
I know, but then I.
Can't get out.
Yeah, my goal was if
Unless
I
there's
got
a
stuck
window.
in here, then the boots would get me out.
Or don't you have that thing?
Yeah. How? It was a keyhole in the door, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Fuck. Do I go for the key or do I try the door? I think they're the same. They are the same, so it doesn't actually matter. I'm gonna go for the key.
It might matter.
Yeah, I know because
different things have different DCs.
the door won't.
and it floats. I
Yeah.
honestly, either one, the DC is going to be higher than it was before
Yeah, 'cause I tried
because
both
you
already.
have failed.
Yeah.
and he is
I know.
he's kind of on alert.
At least one won't be touching him.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking. And I know that the key works for the chest. I don't know that the key works for the door.
He has
Right.
multiple keys.
Oh, he does have multiple keys.
There's more than one on the ring.
Okay. Okay. But they're on the same ring.
Mhm.
They're not like on separate rings on this belt. Okay. Fuck.
I mean, are
I'll
you
try
going
the
to be able
door.
to open the door with him right there anyways?
Okay. Very stealthy.
You're trying to pick the door again?
Yeah.
All right, give me a baseless check.
Oh!
Oh no! What were you looking to do with these gems? Set them in your. You kind of just. Was that your hat?
Yes.
I see.
What are they like?
Would you roll?
Things, I don't think so.
A natural one.
Get in there. Snap your pink.
Shit.
Put that away.
That's one of my picks.
There's many varieties of size, and they can, of course, be cut down into any shape you
Alright.
like.
I'm going to attempt to leave at this point. I have failed miserably.
Indeed.
Yes, you did.
Give me.
Move with these two.
We got a lot
3
of
left.
practice because you haven't stolen anything.
I know. I know, right?
Give me a stealth check as you maneuver your way around him. Are you going under the counter again?
Yeah, I got a million. 27.
A million.
Yeah, taking a little bit of time. You manage to snake your way under that
Just
counter
something, right?
again. You get up to the front. Does any of this interest you?
I let them know that I left. Or that I'm at the door.
You're at the door.
Pick up a few of the. They're all rough. I'm sure emeralds.
Most of them are uncut.
Yeah. So, what without being ridiculous, I asked about like a couple like as is rough, like just the value. Just like I just want to kind of pass them and hang on to them for now. I'm not sure what I want them cut like yet, but it's like to kind of feel the essence of the emerald.
I see. Well, so this would be, and he kind of just goes over in prices. Depends on, I guess, what you want, like how big you want
I'm
them to
thinking
be.
like
and
spend another like
there's different costs depending on clarity.
right. Let's spend like another 25 gold or so on the little pieces.
Okay. I mean, for that, you're not gonna get like super nice emeralds, and certainly not sizable.
Right.
So you can get like a handful of like small, like, you know, like it'd be like tiny, like bedazzle, you know, size, like rhinestone,
Dope.
kind of thing.
How about it?
You're getting like the ones from India, not Colombia.
Nerd.
Yeah.
So anyway, I got the kind of the few I like. Like I put them in a pile with like the diamond. But I think for now I would take these. I do not know what to cut them in yet, but what would you charge for that sort of service, just as an average? To polish these, cut them facets.
How many have you? Say like 4.
Yeah,
So 25 gold, small, very rough, not particularly clear emeralds.
Yeah.
Depending on what kind of cuts you take, some are more time intensive than others. Depends on how many faces and facets and what the setting you prefer looks like. But somewhere in the realm of 20 to 50 gold.
For all 4 to be cut and put
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Like I said, I'll take these for now, and I guess I will probably be back when I figure out what to do with them.
Well, come back anytime.
Sounds good. Right. Please pay the man.
75 gold.
Thank you. I'll put it on your tab. You put it on your tab.
But we still won't split the money up yet.
I know, that's why I don't anyway. I was like, oh, fuck. But
Talking about it,
pick them up.
It's a next order of business.
Put the little diamond in my pocket.
Okay. You leaving?
Anything else you need?
No.
You need a new platinum piece there, buddy?
No.
Okay. This is all for now. Thank you.
Yes, of course.
Hat tip. Multiple.
You slither out the door behind them.
Slither.
Not me.
Not you.
I never slipped in my box.
You guys reconvene on the street, although still invisible as long as you choose to be.
Yeah, I'm still invisible. I let them know. I failed. It was a failure. The chest was just full of gems from what I saw, but he has a back room.
Did you take the chest?
I could not.
It was pretty big.
It was
Didn't
pretty
you see
big.
it? We saw it through the door. You could pick it
I
up.
thought about trying to grab a handful, but anytime it was open, he was looking inside of it. That's not what we're here for.
So we did not learn much.
No, we learned jack shit. However, it seems this building has a second floor.
Just.
Are there any windows on the outside? If I look up at the front or walk
Not on
around
the
the
bottom
back
floor.
or side? No, on the top floor.
Why didn't you send your
Yes.
Send your bird.
Yeah.
You just wanted to like fly around?
Yeah. Fuck, I don't know.
So Alpha flies around the building, kind of gets a look. There are several windows for the top floor, as well as he's flying around in the like alley where it's like near another building, the next door shop. There is a set of stairs that leads up to the second floor, and there's a door on the outside.
An easier.
Maybe. I let them know that, and then I'm gonna go try the door. How long
Up
have
the
I been
stairs?
invisible?
At this point, half hour.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly make my way into the alley up the stairs, and then look for traps on the door.
Investigation.
I mean, it's a 16, but it's still
So why are you shaking your head at 6 7?
because I was. No, it's a 15.
No, it's 16.
No, it's a 15. Plus 8 investigation.
I see. It does not appear to be true.
Is it not?
It is.
I take out one of my other lockpicks and try it out.
With these tools.
Are you seeing this?
Yeah.
Can you see what's
It's
happening?
like the
to me?
worst rogue ever right now.
Dude, I just rolled a 2. Yeah, that's an 11.
It's just not happening for you today, man.
But your sweet tooth thing.
It's gone.
I mean,
It's gone. I used it to get in the warehouse. Very angrily, I go to see if I can levitate over to a window.
Okay.
Try a window.
You cast levitate. There's one like 30 feet along the wall from the top of the stairs. So you kind of levitate. You hop over the railing and you crawl your way over to it. You kind of put your fingers against it and you try to, and then you look latched on the inside.
Perfect.
wait.
Bracelet.
Yeah.
Put my hand through the window.
Yes,
Try to
What's
turn
the
the
door?
latch.
It's you flip a coin to see if you can manipulate, correct?
Fucking tails. No. That's tails. That's heads.
So you reach your hand through as if you're pushing through gelatin. And your fingers feel like gelatin as well. Sort of just sliding over the latch. You see it kind of.
See what happens when you do drugs?
Yeah. I'm just like,
I perceive everything.
Are you seeing this?
Truly.
Whoa.
Are you still invisible?
I'm going to try to use my thieves' tools to just get in there and turn the latch. If I can. I have like a little tool that slides up and,
Can I mental to you, like, how's it going, buddy?
I can't fucking do anything.
I know, but this threat's what you can do, right?
I broke my thieves' tools inside. Luckily, I had another pair, a couple more, but I can't get this door open either. There's a window with a latch. I tried to use my hand, get my hand to go through in it. I can't make anything work.
Don't you remember that stupid song I showed you? Mage Hand?
I was gonna say, mage hand, invisible mage hand, dude. Like, just
It just opens shit. You can see it. That's a cantrip. You just do it.
Something's wrong with me today. I just can't think
I
straight.
know. That's probably all those drugs that you didn't do. I don't say because I don't.
I was like, huh? You don't know.
If you cast a spell,
Because you did what
Yeah.
you were supposed to.
Oh, shit.
but that was your boots, right?
No.
What?
I cast Mage Hand.
Space concentration? Is invisibility concentration?
Yeah.
Well, he didn't
Yeah.
cast it on himself.
Oh.
You
No, but
cast it on
if I cast any spell while I'm invisible, don't I become visible?
I believe so.
You would have been visible a long time ago.
Long time ago. Like before the bird.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Oh well. It is concentration as well.
So the spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell. Yeah.
Mage hand is not concentration, but you did cast a spell. Oh well. Now we know.
Whoops. Yeah. Just like fireball goes around corners. And Mage Hand lasts for a while.
Yeah.
It's not concentration. It's
A minute, I think.
So I recast Mage Hand now.
You are visible.
Oh,
Floating in the alleyway.
I learned something. The whole time in there before, I was actually visible, but I just thought I was just high and thought I was invisible.
He's just watching you walk around his back room.
Just hiding, looking at the chest.
That's how sneaky you are.
You're doing your own theme music.
Now you were a crazy person.
Maybe that's why I'm like, how are you doing up there, buddy?
When he looked under the table, he's like, we're closed.
Yeah, so I become visible. I still try to use the Mage Hand to open the lock.
Good. Cast Mage Hand on the inside of the window and
Being like Kronk.
you slide it up.
Go inside. Cast invisibility on myself.
Mark off that spell slot, baby.
Yeah.
You
Don't cast him.
crawl over the window frame, step inside. You find yourself in a bedroom.
Here, how about this? To make it fair, let's say in there when I was trying to do the Mage Hand, I went uninvisible. I recast it then, so now I can't cast it. I'm out of slots. So now I'm just visible.
Okay.
Right? That makes sense and fair than I was still invisible.
Sure. So you were visible in a bedroom.
Yes.
Pilfer.
Pilfer.
There is a sort of double wide bed.
It's a huge bed for a gnome.
It is a big bed for a gnome, yes. Kind of in the like as immediately as you enter, like on your left, you see 3 other windows along the walls in here. There's a pretty nice looking rug at the center. You see a small wooden chair, a small writing desk, nothing on it at present, and a small, simple looking wooden chest.
Wooden chest.
It's not locked or anything. Just pop it open. You look inside. Clothes.
Pilfer.
Hidden compartments.
Make an investigation check.
Hey, 22.
22. I'm thinking solid, thin, on the outside and everything. There's nothing that seems to pop out.
Chest. Or not chest. Desk.
It's very simple. It's like a table more than anything. There's no drawers or anything like that.
Anything on the desk?
Quill and ink.
Paper? No paper anywhere?
No.
There's a door out of the room, but no closet or anything?
Correct. Yes. There's actually 2 doors out of the room.
2 doors out of the room.
One is like a double door, like French doors or whatever, and the other's single.
I try the double door.
You kind of try to pull it first. Yeah, it's a push.
It's a push.
You open it. It leads out into what looks like a sort of like sitting room. It goes forward into the space. You see a fireplace with a few like cushioned chairs in front of it, kind of facing towards it. It's like a tea area, right? So it goes like the bottom of the tea to the fireplace, and it extends off in either direction where you can't see because there's walls. But immediately to your left, there is a door. And just a bit up, like before the actual like crossing of the T, there's an opening.
Okay.
Like a
I
small
go
hall
back
the other
and
way.
shut the window and latch it.
Okay.
I move through. No, I don't even go through the double doors. I leave them open at this point, but I go to the single door and check it.
Okay. Open that up. Looking in, seems to be a small like bathing room. There's a tub. A stool sitting in front of like a little vanity kind of thing. It has a mirror. There are some small like makeup items and such sitting out.
Does it look like 2 people live here?
I mean the bed would be big enough for 2. But like other than that, like looking around, you
other
haven't seen a
clothing or
ton of.
anything like. that looks like a man
I mean,
and a
there
woman
was the
live
one
here.
chest of clothing
Okay.
in the bedroom.
And it was all of one sex or
Seemed to be.
okay. Close the bathroom door. Go through the double doors. Close them behind me. Walk forward through the tea area.
Okay. So you walk up to like near the fireplace where the chairs are. You look right and left. To your left, it goes, and there's kind of a like potted plant, and like up in the corner, and it just ends at the wall, right? And there's a window there, so there's sunlight coming in for the plant sitting over there. And looking the other direction, that extends over to the door.
Just there's besides the French doors, there's 2 other doors in this room or one?
So there's this door, which you're like judging like where you went, where you came in. You
Probably
think that's
goes down.
probably the stairs.
The stairs outside.
Correct.
Okay.
There is one door that like immediately when you went through the double doors was on your left.
Yeah.
And then there's an opening that you walked past.
Oh, I walked
That was on
past
the right
it.
side.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to through that opening.
So you walk to the opening. It's very like short, squat hall, like 10 feet long or something. You walk down it, and it kind of just curves around, and you follow it. Does like a U almost into this little sort of nook. I don't know. Into this little sort of dark nook area, you see a safe.
Oh. Traps.
Investigation.
Yes. Thank you. 26.
26. It does appear to have a small mechanism as you're kind of inspecting like the cracks in the lines, and you see what looks to be a small wire through one of the cracks on the edge of the door of the safe.
I'm gonna try to disarm it.
Hold your tools, you get in there, give me a fuse tool.
How far away is this? Okay, so I went on a Yui, right?
Mhm.
How much did it U around? How far, if I back up, I can still see the safe? How far away can
About 10 feet.
I? Okay, I will do so, and I will use my mage hand to attempt to open the safe.
Okay.
Disarm it.
So give me a fuse tools check.
Yeah. 22.
You kind of fiddle around with the tool, and you manage to like pull the wire off of whatever it was fastened to, and you see well, you don't see, but you kind of hard to see, I guess, from where you are. You assume that you have yes, removed it from its setting, and it has sort of just lazily laying in there now.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to. I'm assuming the safe is locked, so I'm going to attempt to unlock it.
Give me a tools check.
1 million almost later.
Every time he tries to open something.
Boom. Boom. Should just taken the trick.
Should I use the TM dice? God, I want to save that for like life or death.
This is a pretty serious safe if that changes how you feel
Yeah,
about it.
that's I'm probably
Yeah, trigger
so I'm at a 12.
Without the
Correct.
dice.
Which I don't think.
Were you trying to open or were you trying to disarm?
I disarmed. I successfully
Oh.
disarmed. Yeah, I was trying to open. Not adding it.
You're just not your day today picking locks.
How big is this?
Pretty big.
Reduce. Well, just tuck it with us.
Yeah. Start moving it across the floor.
Right below it.
Yeah.
I mean, it felt. You guys mixed up.
I'm gonna. I know it's gonna be damn near impossible. Fuck. But I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my coin. Natural 20 or natural 1. And it's a natural 20
Yes!
for a 29.
For a 29. Okay. You kind of
The use of the day. Should I use this and just make it sure it's a 30?
You sort of shake off the jitters. You get in there.
Can you do that?
I mean, I don't know why not.
DM dice on a natural 20.
I don't think it'd be a 30.
You can add it to whatever you want.
Well, I failed once already. So if it was a 25, it might be a
Yeah,
30.
but to roll a 30 is like impossible.
How far
Nearly
away
impossible.
are you from getting like a 30 or so?
I think if this is the
I
third
get,
time
if I roll this, I get a 30 or more.
You can always get more.
I'm just guaranteeing it. I got a 5, so I'm at 20. I'm at 34. Tired of failing today.
You you kind of
What was third back?
as you go in, you notice your hands shaking a little bit.
That tracks.
You start to think that might be why. You sort of take a few moments to slow your breathing. You still have just a minor movement, but it's a little steadier than before. And you go to work. You move slow, take your time, and with a 34, you do crack the safe. So you open the metal door, and inside you find much coin. Much coin.
Oh yeah, he's a jeweler.
Yeah.
Hey.
Find all the best jewels.
You don't gotta pay me back.
Are you stealing his coin?
Yes.
Get my money back.
Without hesitation.
100%.
Get my
You don't
money
even
back
know
right
if
now.
this is a bad guy yet.
Nope.
Hey, he's
It's what I was born and
got a
raised
lot
to
of-
do.
got a questionable amount of brain,
You,
so
I guess Jiraiya has gone down a dark path. I was gonna say he's just a
you should have
big
issued.
proponent
I
for
just killed my
stealing for a
brothers.
paladin of Bahamut.
Goran
yeah.
is no longer.
34 platinum pieces. With the 600 gold worth of diamonds that you bought before, there is 1,131 gold.
Just leave him silver to conquer.
221 silver pieces.
Well, take it a silver too.
We paid him 600 in gold.
I know.
And 22 copper pieces.
I leave that. But I set it outside the
something
safe,
nice.
like on top of the safe, just so
As
he
like a-
knows I left it.
That's what you do. That's your marker.
It's the safest totally empty. You left this copper on top.
Fill up sorry and pennies.
I was gonna say we're gonna start leaving copper pennies in the eyes.
Do you leave the safe open or do you close it?
Is there anything else in there?
No, just all that coin.
Can I search for secret compartments in the safe?
Make an investigation check.
You should retrap it with a different trap.
That'd be fucked up. Only that I wouldn't do unless I knew he was evil. 15.
Not like a serious trap.
Ink.
Something good. Like, oh, put the fucking
The zombie hand in
zombie
there.
hand in the fucking
That'd be the best. That'd be
That'd be
hilarious.
fucked up.
Then we wouldn't be there to see what happened.
I know, but
I'm sorry. Wait, so you're like, what'd you roll?
15.
Hidden compartments, right? That's what you're looking for?
Yeah. In
just
compartments.
let it loose in the room.
You look around, you kind of feel the edges and stuff. You don't see
He
or
was an
sense anything out
undead
of
person
place.
that robbed him. Lost his hand.
I'm going to exit that room and go to the last door that I haven't checked. Right? Or actually, before I do that, I'm going to go over to the door at the top of the stairs
Mhm.
that leads to outside and unlock that.
Hey,
Easily done.
And then I'm going to
it's
go.
trapped.
No, I checked for chips. And
Checking the
then I
last one.
checked the last. That's the last door that I haven't checked, right?
Correct. You open it up. It looks like a small reading room. There's a seat cushioned, looks a lot like the ones by the fireplace, and 2 bookshelves, a handful of books along them.
So the safe room had money?
It did, yeah. It only had money. Yeah. I'm going to look through for any kind of loose papers or books that like
To a secret passage.
have cut out sections in them, or just like investigating for anything hidden in the room or anything that relates to drugs. I don't want to read Mary Poppins. I'm just looking for.
Just
Give me
sniffing
an
the stroke
investigation check.
Move all the rugs.
This is the worst ever. 16.
16. Looking around, you pull a few books out. You start like trying the old trick, like pulling books like they're gonna be a lever or something.
And I just want to like flip through them a couple
You
too.
flip through a few. You look at some titles. Nothing appears to be really out of place. The books themselves mostly seem to be works of fiction. You find a couple that are based in nature. He seems to be a fan of birds, so you find one or two that are like on species of.
Didn't seem like he was. He almost hammered my owl.
Well, owls do prey on smaller birds.
Nothing seems too weird or out of place.
Can I just do like a full investigation of the apartment to see if there's any secret places, any rugs that I can look under? Or
There's a rug in the bedroom. Otherwise, no.
I search under the rug in the bedroom.
Remember the wizard's room?
Lift it up. Give me an investigation check.
In the mattress. What's his mattress made
So the
of?
match opens.
14.
14.
Fucking
That's like more floor.
Yeah, check the mattress,
Chamber.
What is this shit?
check the bathroom, check all the places.
You don't find anything. Seems like a fairly standard fare living space. Besides that, safe
Wait,
with a lot of money.
Check his grain. You gotta check the kitchen.
Was there a kitchen?
Why is the ordinance of
There's still one more door, right? That I haven't checked, or there's
Secret kitchen.
Not up here.
right just downstairs. There's a door downstairs that I have unchecked.
the locked door that gave you so many problems before.
That my pig is stuck inside of.
A piece of it.
Do I feel like I've checked? Oh, I guess I do.
You on the other
I
side
feel
of
like
the
I've
door,
checked
though, right?
everything. Yeah. And I probably spent quite a bit of time doing that, so I'm going to leave.
Go out the front door.
Yeah, just going out the side door that goes on the stairs down.
You pull what goes behind you and head out.
Actually, I'll leave it ajar.
Mysterious.
Near the rock.
You probably didn't lock your door. You should have thought of that.
You head down the stairs. Rejoining the crew out on the street.
Yes.
So we rock.
I mean,
that's all we-
That's all we know. You don't even know that. I didn't find any information about drugs, just a lot of money, but we also just paid him a lot of money, so.
Got the money back.
Hmm?
You got the money back then.
Yeah, that's 75.
You have a lot of money to split.
Yeah, don't add it yet, because I'll
Do it.
I'll
Wait, it's
add
what
on
that-
this.
I think that's 75.
I will, no. That we'll split it all, and he'll give you it because it'll be out of his part.
I owe you 500 anyways already for
Yeah.
stuff. So 575.
Yeah, I'm not invisible anymore, so I just let you guys all know that it was a bust. Maybe we can try the garrison, or we can come back and try. There was that one door that I couldn't get in. We could also again try to talk to the council guy and see if we can get this guy brought in and interrogated. But other than that, I don't know. He's going to be suspicious now.
We could
He might try to hide whatever was there because
What
I
about
just
us?
Could we
What
like
about us interrogating?
disguise?
we could, but he could be.
Could we like disguise ourselves as guards and then like
Maybe we're being,
interrogate him?
maybe we're
take
being
him
too
to somewhere?
passive about this.
I can. No one else can.
Maybe we could find another like kid.
Oh,
You
you
know underground people, right?
Yes.
I'd love to like go rob him.
I don't
And
think
then
we
him
should
not
try
have
this.
any money.
The garrison was the other place, and I don't think we should try to go rob the garrison.
Wasn't the naughty no on the list too?
It was, but at least when we talked about it last time, we thought that might be legitimate.
True.
And there was another, the armored duck, and also seemed
That's
legitimate.
Those numbers were not fudged.
No, they didn't seem fudged. They seemed like they, at least from what we could tell, the correct amount of grain going there. The correct amount of payment for the grain. it was the garrison and this place that it seemed off. Why would he be ordering the amounts of money worth of grain that he was? And same with the garrison.
So let's go push. Let's go close the store.
And you want us to just do it alone without any authority, or should we go talk to?
We are the authority. Goddamn.
I think if anything, I
Talk to
just
the
robbed him,
houseman.
and if we go in there and he just calls the guards or something like that, it'll look real bad.
Telephones.
Yeah, but I mean,
What was the name of that guy we were
There's never a
supposed
button
to
for it.
give evidence to or something? Maybe we could talk to him first.
Constable. Wow.
We go in there, use hold person, and question the fuck out
hold
of
on. We've learned lots of things in this town, so it takes me a minute to find stuff.
If you say anything to anyone, we'll fucking kill you.
It is regular long.
It usually works, doesn't it?
Furthermore,
Didn't we
Right,
just buy
regular long
rope?
one.
It's council.
Council.
Yes.
That's good for interrogating.
so maybe we could show him what we found.
Yeah,
the
show him the
little bit of
ledgers, show
evidence.
him what's going on, you know, tell him what we think our version of it is.
Why don't you walk in there just right now? Because he does not know your face.
Yes.
Just go in there, take a little pinch of sugar, put it on the fucking counter,
And check his reaction.
and say like, "Sell me more." Just see what he fucking does.
I was gonna say, no.
I don't know
like
that he would. Did you guys get the feeling that he was the dealer?
No, deals.
I don't think he's the
We'll
dealer.
give you
You're
all your
looking
money
for
back.
a supplier.
Yeah.
Somebody who makes it.
We'll
Right.
give you all your money back if you tell us the information that you we have.
I will pay you for the information. I'll pay
Yeah.
you about
All your money.
34 platinum.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Hilarious.
What a great idea this is. Rob someone, then give them their own money back.
Exactly. I love it.
He's like, are they mad? A little bit, but
So you give me 1,000 gold for this information. You'd still keep both.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
it's really
Yeah, but I just feel like if
And
he's
he
a
doesn't know
drug,
your face.
if he's a drug supplier, he doesn't know this, but if he's a drug supplier, he might be making a lot more money than that, even than what I found. Like at 34 platinum might not. And he might be way more scared of
Whoever
the other people than me.
they are pretty
Well, that would
scary
be
in
his-
this city.
Yes, you're not wrong. I don't want to kill this man when I don't know if he
That's all you gotta say.
put him in a body.
No.
Put
him in a body bag.
Maybe you go in and you say something like, you know, I'm looking for diamond dust.
I'm looking for grain.
Okay.
Go to the jeweler and say I'm looking for grain.
I like this. Okay. It's worth a shot. I don't think I'm gonna try to pay him for the information. I'll pass this guy's self.
Give him all his money
And
back
not
for
look
his
as
rain.
Bad.
What was it?
Sorry,
Yeah.
That not look as bad as I did when I was looking like a drug addict, like walking through the Gray Dock district. But you know, look like maybe I look like I'm a nobleman's son who has a little problem.
Oh my god.
You know, pretty
Little
fancy,
crackhead.
ornamental
Cat
sword,
rolls.
maybe. You know, big hat, but you know, a little like bags under the eyes, and you know,
Just like,
yeah.
You
And
got
I'll-
in by
A
yourself?
little
Yeah.
itchy, but not too itchy.
Yeah.
near
And-
French Prince.
When I walk in the door, because I bet it's been about an hour now, right? And I'm feeling the effects of coming down from the drugs.
Yeah, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's too
8.
Oh my god, why do you have to say
Because
that?
I'm gonna.
You take 2 levels of exhaustion.
Okay. But I'm gonna do more drugs. Can I do more drugs before that? Like when I start to feel like I'm coming down, to try to chase the high.
as you're walking in the door.
You just
Like
have
literally as I'm walking in the doorway.
You have to like double up.
Oh shit.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Like as you're starting to come down, you must.
You're gonna have a heart attack, bro.
Yeah, sure.
Do I still take the exhaustion?
Not yet.
So yeah, like I want it to be somewhat obvious that I have just done drugs. Maybe not like literally do a line in front of them or something like that.
Powder on
But
the
like,
nose,
yeah,
man.
exactly. A little bit of powder on the nose. or around the lips or something like, or maybe on my hand or something like.
Okay.
Just a trace amounts.
And you walk in. You open the door. Welcome to Nice Ring to It, where we can put a nice ring on you. How may I help you?
I'm looking for a very expensive ring.
Yes.
I walk up to the counter.
Are you
I lean in.
feeling all right? He sort of backs up. Sir.
I feel I could be feeling better. I think I've been to the doctor recently and he said I need some grain. I've been told I'm well connected. I've been told you know how to get some grain.
I'm afraid you've come to the wrong place for grain.
Inside check?
Go ahead. I'm a jeweler, sir.
That's good. Of course, I have +0 insight, but I got a 15. So.
You see gears turning. But as of yet, nothing that's like outright deceptive or.
Gears turning as in he's just trying to like think how to get out of this, or like he's trying to, or he's putting pieces together.
He's sort of looking over your appearance, and he kind of glances behind them, and I think you have the wrong. If you want grain, you need the general store. This is not.
I don't like their grain. I have much more expensive taste. I heard. I was at
sourdough bread.
I was over at Quakesley's and someone told me I might be able to find some here. I just put 100 gold on the counter.
His eyes go down.
But his money. We gotta get some.
That's great. Make a deception check.
Yes, good stuff. Okay, 25.
One of Quakesley's men sent you here for grain.
Like I said, I'm well connected.
If he ends up with like a bag of flour.
Much too well connected. He stands up.
I don't like to dirty myself by going to the normal sources of reputation.
So do I. And he pushes the coin back towards you. I don't dirty myself doing sales. I don't know who told you to come here, but they were wrong.
Where can I go?
Dealer in Greytalk. I don't know. Go to the casino. They peddle it there.
You know how far of a walk that is.
That's not even.
These are the wrong boots for this.
Just enough. Lock the door and double the coin.
I walk back, lock the door, and let them know what the fuck's going on. And don't actually lock the door. And then
Give
turn
me a
around.
sleight of hand check
Alright.
to fake the lock.
And I tell them to be ready. 15.
Okay. You said you put the extra coin out?
I was walking back.
Okay. He taps on the counter.
Another 100.
Wait here. Don't touch anything.
It better be good.
It's the best. He turns around. He reaches for his key ring and he goes to the door.
The only door you couldn't get in?
And he sticks his key in and you watch as it sticks. he sort of
Is the gold still sitting there, or did he shake it?
it's still sitting there.
Okay.
He kind of
Do you have it or not?
I have it. Keep your voice down. My key won't go in my door.
That's not my problem.
Then you can go purchase from the slums and tarnish your reputation.
I take the gold back.
He's still futzing with the door as you leave.
I let them know, this is our man. Do we want to take him? Or do we want to go to the council? The option was to kill him.
Wait, what?
Was it?
It was.
He said you can kill him if
can
you
drive
feel
him out
like
of town,
You,
we
you
can
need
kill
to.
him, we
You can
can-
run him out of town. You can
and take him
deliver
to
him
the-
to the council with proof.
Yeah. Which we have. And we know where the drugs are.
Shit, I don't know.
I walk out the door.
What'd he say?
So many things he said. This is the guy.
I've had to pee for like an hour and a half.
I related things to either we kill him or turn him in or
I don't know.
Maybe we can see if he can give her like bigger fish.
I think he's the pond. The fish work for him. He makes it.
Oh, he?
Yes, I believe that is what was insinuated. Or he's the supplier or something.
Oh, right, because he said he don't sell.
Yeah, that's what Olo said, yes.
Maybe one of us or a couple of us can go get the other guy, and some of us can stay here to like watch and make sure he's not trying to smuggle stuff out or.
Well, I don't think he would know to small stuff out. I think we should leave. This is operation is here. And well, either this option we go murder him right now. It's early in the day. We have someone-
early for murder.
it's a little early for murder.
I mean, it'll just purchase more alcohol.
Or we could go quickly to the consular and tell them the guy where it is and give them the ledger of how the money doesn't match from the warehouse.
My only issue with that is
You
that
don't have
he's-
actual proof as of yet.
I know.
and he just got robbed, so he's gonna be like super not himself. I mean,
Do you think we should kill him? Or at least tie him
I
up?
think we should take him to the council. Or wherever we have to go get, we should just take him to, and then they can search the place. Or
I
something like
like the idea, but
that, because
we're just going to look like
I
we
just-
abducted a man who's a normal businessman. And how do we get him there without us getting arrested? We could tie him up and leave some people here with him and then go, or send a message to the council if you can do that today.
You don't know.
I don't know those people do.
You've never met him.
Not in your circle of friends.
Do you have to meet them? We can't just describe them? What were you talking about?
You've never met him.
I was gonna say.
We could send a message to the Crow Prince and see if he can get the nobles of Knot to get a hold of the council. We could all hang here, lock up shop, and tie the man down.
You can send a message to the Crow Prince.
Yes.
You should probably just do
Pretty
that.
good idea.
You're the
I think
one
that's the
that can do that.
safest, so he doesn't figure out what's going on. Our plan doesn't fall to shit while we try to go find this council guy.
I wanna
And the other two ways of driving him out of the town are killing him right message.
Hit me. What's the
quickly
message?
try to find, I guess, a quiet alleyway or something, since I have to speak to the message. Right, I have to speak it out loud.
Yeah, I mean, you can be quiet about it. You're in a busy street. There's not like, conversation won't be especially noticeable.
I want to head back to. I tell somebody while he's sending the message, can you keep an eye on the front door? And I'm going to keep an eye on the stairs on the upstairs door.
Certainly.
This way you're sending the message and then we go.
I'm gonna say, Crow Prince, this is Drive from the Eastern Wind. We have found your proof. Meter set. I can't think of the name of the jeweler.
A nice ring to it.
Yes.
Specifically 25 words.
Oh, is that it?
I was counting them, yeah.
Is that it?
All you say is beat us at a nice ring to it or whatever.
Okay.
It's like, reference, this is Jiraiya from the Eastern. It's just 10. You just be like, hey, drugs are here.
Google Maps me.
Yeah,
Google
I dropped
Maps
the pin.
me.
Bro.
She's speaking to me.
That's Catty.
I know.
Cat's
You get a response. I can't operate in the daytime.
We didn't go inside already.
If you actually have physical evidence, deal with it.
Okay, so plan 2. I'm assuming you tell us this.
He's a deal.
We go inside, we tie him up, we find physical evidence, then we go get
We wait for
guy.
nightfall.
Yeah, because we're gonna have to kick this door down anyway. He fucked the lock up.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Fuck the lock.
The key don't even work though.
You useless bitch.
I'm not telling you about all the money I just took.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, let's go in and deal with them.
Alright, so we all walk in.
Do someone else want to go from the
Nope.
upstairs? Or
I
the
don't know if there's a way downstairs from upstairs.
You just rolling deep. Everybody
Yeah,
going in.
fuck yeah.
I
This is
say
wrong.
we go in. Why don't the 4 of you go in as separate pairs, and then I'll walk in looking like myself instead of the nobleman, and then we just go after him and take him.
I mean,
But give like 5 minutes in between your pairs going.
what?
Just 5 minutes. Just like your pair goes in, like you're. Oh, you know what? I need a couple more, and then she comes in like, those earrings really were nice. He's gonna think, okay, payday, like you both are about to buy stuff, and then I walk in. He doesn't know who I am.
Fuck.
Yeah, but then we just kind of,
Oh, because you disguised yourself?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. And then we kind of just surround him and take him.
Yes.
And if he gets overwhelmed or tries to like keep anybody out, we just keep going in. We don't back out. Don't back down.
just like the hobbits.
Who's going in?
Okay.
Yes.
Welcome back. Was there an issue with your
No,
purchase?
not at all. I actually had an idea for the gems to cut them.
Oh, well,
So I walk up and I show him.
you think fast.
I do. Only when it is beautiful things in mind. Anyways,
Then we walk in.
I can keep bullshitting them while they walk in.
You've,
I know you said that we were close, but I mean, we just saw these people walking, and she decided she does
Like,
want earrings.
Excuse me, ma'am. Wait till your moment.
We wait patiently. We wait patiently. You help this
That's okay.
customer. We wait.
I was just gonna tell them the cool best idea ever.
I'm sorry.
So
I'm
I pull
sorry.
out my loop.
oh, that is not.
No, wait. You see the tuning base? So I want to put the cut facets of the gemstones into the tuning base, so when they hit the light, it's miraculous.
I see. Well, that would probably look quite nice. Fetching.
I walk in too. Not as
I'll-
one as myself.
I'll be right with you. There's just a bit of a.
Well, I just have a quick order.
There's a bit of a line.
How long do you think you'll need?
Well, it depends. It's kind of a per customer basis.
I start just walking towards him.
I mean, you one person. You can go first,
Thank you.
and then go back.
This
by
is
the
reasonable.
door and
I just
walk
have a quick
in.
But I am helping.
Yes.
What did you do?
Shut off the door.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
I told him
fine.
you go first. We switch places.
Give me
And
a sleight of hand check at advantage.
Yes.
That
was so smart. That was so smart. I didn't even think about it.
Wow.
So that,
5 and a 4.
+3, so 8.
now, I'm actually helping this gentleman. Why are you locking the door?
I cast hold
You said
person.
you
Good.
closed.
I cast Kaden.
What's the save?
That's a wisdom
Above his
save.
Failed.
Alright.
Too many customer insight.
Now.
You look so busy.
You look so after I
I used my
stuck.
newly purchased rope to start tying his legs together and then around his hands in a way that I can pull him tight once he's not held. And hold person, can I move him or no? He just can't move himself, right?
I guess.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah.
paralyzed.
So I move his hands behind his back and tie them and gag him.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
This is.
I cast silence. Yeah.
He is tied and gagged.
I cast bestow curse at fourth level.
Yeah, right.
What are we doing?
Somebody to knock.
I say
We should have someone keep an eye on the door.
to the back.
Yeah, and we'll take him to the back. I take all the keys off his belt.
I throw him over my shoulder.
You're just carrying him.
We're gonna take him to the back, right?
Yeah.
He's squirming.
Yeah.
Who wants to try the door before I break?
Oh, I'm gonna kick it down. Or I mean, if you're gonna kick it down.
Yeah, I would. I do say, can you make this a little quieter?
Oh, I don't kick it down.
No. I just mean, can you cast silence before you kick it down?
Oh no, that's kidding. I don't even have sense for it. Oh yeah, I do.
Hey! I was gonna say you had it yesterday.
Okay, I cast silence.
What's the sphere on that?
Because I don't need to concentrate on whole
20
person once
feet?
we tied him up.
Yeah, he's all tied up.
So.
What's the radius in silence?
120 feet. Or no,
That's the
20,
distance.
20 feet.
20-foot radius.
Yes.
Okay.
You center it on the door, I assume.
While he's doing this as a point, I'm gonna pat this guy down to make sure he doesn't have any hidden knives that he can cut the ropes with, or any kind of jeweler's tools that he could use to saw his way out.
Make an investigation check.
Yes, thank God. 26.
26. He really doesn't have like anything on him. You took the key ring, that was the primary thing. He does have what looks to be like a like almost miniature bottle of some kind of liquid. You sort of like shake it around and you give it a little sniff. It has that sort of honey scent that he has.
Okay.
Other than that,
I take that.
Take
dangling-
Diane's cologne?
I take it.
dangling from another belt loop is a small, like a magnifying monocle. Use him for inspection of gems and such. Just pop that
I'll take
off.
it.
Take the keys too, why not?
I already took them.
Yeah,
I'll get those first.
Take his boots.
I do,
Kill him
if he
first.
has laces, tie his shoes together.
Sure,
Oh my God.
why not?
And I pants him.
Oh my God.
He ain't going nowhere.
Ricard's got an ass in his face.
You kissed him. He's on her shoulder.
That's so rude.
You got a dick on her shoulder.
I told him to try it. You carry it.
I throw him on the ground.
Yeah.
He just bounces off to Ryan.
We put him in the silence area.
I put him, if I can
Yeah,
get
it's all
just where his
happens.
head is in the silence area.
How
and
long
I
does
put him,
silence last?
I want to say 10 minutes. Yeah.
I want to have him flipped over so he's face down and put a boot on his back. So I'm just holding
Right on
his.
his ass.
No, not on his ass, just like in the square of his back.
I want
Are
to
you standing in the silence? Who are you? Who's in? Who's out of the silence? You're all in the
I'm out
silence.
of it.
I'm near it.
Out of it. Out of it.
I just want his head to be in it. If I can be out of it, well,
Sure.
that's
why not?
happening.
I'll stand on him in the silence.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll stay.
Both stand on him.
Both
He'll
With
die.
one foot.
Good lord.
Just keep him pinned to the ground. I don't want him jumping up and grabbing any of these jewelers.
This is the most overpowered gnome
This
ever.
is ridiculous. All right.
Oh, he's a no.
Yeah, he's a no.
You didn't know.
He's a
Oh
little
my
guy.
I think I threw a cubit over my
Fucked
shoulder.
He's 4'3".
Oh, yeah.
That's probably tall for him.
It's tall for a gnome.
That's funny.
I'm gonna attack the door
Okay.
in this side.
Is he taller
Yeah, go make an attack roll.
Are
you booting it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So and strength.
It'd be an unarmed attack. Should be on your character sheet, like what you add to it and all that.
Unarmed
actions.
We need to get you a hammer.
plus 7, 20,
War hammer.
5.
Just for doors.
25 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Roll damage for that.
All right.
Double structured it.
Should I use my sword? It'd be 29. I'm not gonna just. I guess I'll just kick it. No,
Kick it, see what happens. Use the sword of the
I'll use the sword because
It's dorsal.
it does more damage.
Depends on what you're going for, right?
I don't know if you're trying to open it or hack it.
Yeah, like where are you kicking it? You're
Or can
attacking
you-
it with a
I'll
sword.
kick it right at the lock.
Roll damage.
Big dragonborn feet damage.
Right? It's not gonna be nothing. I rolled a 4
It's
Well,
max.
plus. I mean, do my retractable claws come into it? Or I don't think that's gonna really do much.
Yeah, I don't think it'll help you in this case.
Okay.
But
So it's 2 plus 4.
Okay.
6 damage.
6.
so you arch back and you, in silence, your foot connects with the door and you see it start to like move inward, and you like the door frame near the lock does like crack and bow, but it hasn't broken through yet.
Oh my gosh. Of course, you don't hear any of that.
Let me put my shoulder into it this time.
Okay.
Attack. 19.
Damage.
Another
Nice.
4. 2 plus 4, 6.
Max damage.
You kind of get low and hunch over and just move at it, and in silence you guys see as Dryad strikes against the door and it flies open, kind of bangs on, quietly hits against what you assume to be a wall on the other side, and just like starts to swing slowly back towards the.
We both go in to investigate.
Okay. It's like, what the fuck does that mean?
You got the door open, you should be the first in.
I see. So as you enter the room, you see it's small. It's like 10 by 15, the space. On the far wall, you see a long table covering the like entire 10 feet of the back end of the room. On this table, you see all manner of alchemical equipment, beakers, tubes,
Oh shit, he was making it here.
small burners, all that kind of thing. All appear to be very clean. Seems he keeps his area in very nice condition. Also in the room is a chest.
How big is the chest?
Pretty sizable. Like,
We're gonna try some of the
Reduce it, we'll
keys. Oh wait, nope. Check for traps.
give me an investigation check.
Is there like an open sign and like a window up here that and they just flip to like those or
Yeah, a little
I mean, the
like
door's locked.
flip sign.
Yeah, but that's small. But smart to flip it to. 27.
27 does
You flip
not
the sign,
appear to
right?
be trapped.
Yes. Okay. I try the keys on the chest.
Put a little note. Out for lunch.
Try the first one. No dice. Try another. No dice. Pull out a third.
That was great.
Dice. Definite dice.
Yes, it unlocks.
amazing. Good job.
You lift it. Looking in the chest,
The sound effects.
you see, sort of tucked up into one corner, a package tightly wrapped in heavy brown paper and tied with twine, just like those you saw in the warehouse, as well as there are several labeled flasks of various fluids. Looking at the labels, you see things like alcohol, hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, purified water. you see a handful of small boxes that you kind of like pop them open, look inside. They seem to be full of some kind of like dried components. You kind of spin them around and you find labels on those as well. One looks to be like flakes of a dark, like gray metallic substance that's labeled arsenic. See another one that's labeled sodium carbonate, which looks like a very like fine white powder. A handful of other also like more common dried herbs and things like that as well.
Do I know what some of those things are, but does Olo have any knowledge of what any of those things are?
Give me.
I know one person who would.
Yeah, true. Very
You know it all.
Yeah.
Indeed. Give me a history.
Y'all.
I think I'm +0 to history. No, I'm +2. Okay, 13.
You're not sure like what their specific uses are, but like you've heard some of these terms used before, mostly in regard to like alchemical components for things, or you've probably heard like nearby conversation about
Do
making
I-
drugs or whatever, and
Yeah.
heard some of these things tossed around.
I mean, like, yeah, I know that I'm at least smart enough to put together that, they are what he's using to make drugs. But do I know that some of them are explosive or flammable? Do I know that some of them are poison? No, I'm not smart enough to know. So, that's all that was in here was the brick of drugs and the things to make drugs, right?
Correct.
I go back to the other chest and unlock that one.
Try keys so you get to the right one. Pop it open. It is all, yes, lots of loose gemstones and jewelry and
Bag of holding, baby. Clean house.
Damn.
All the jewels. What's up front in the cases?
okay.
Everything.
The one thing you may want to mark down, because it is useful to you specifically, is that diamond worth 200 gold pieces.
Take another 200 gold diamond.
Other than that, the remaining loose gemstones and jewelry and such is at a total value of roughly 2,900 gold pieces.
But we have to sell it, right?
Yeah, you will have to find somewhere to offer
Pawn
that.
shop.
Or we could use it for
Next town.
And are we gonna
That's a lot of spell possibly stuff.
just kill this
Later,
guy
you guys
because
can
we're
use
killing the
There's
producer?
not a lot of diamonds.
Yeah,
which is,
Yeah, which is what we need right now. But maybe later they might need emeralds or sapphires.
Yeah, I can't. I'm just saying offhand. I can't think of a lot of spells that use other gemstones.
I don't know. This is my first game.
Maybe some special tattoos.
You've never heard of it.
Okay. So I come out of Cone of Silence with everyone. I motion everyone else to come out.
Okay. I pop my head out with my foot still on him.
Did I clean? I cleaned house on everything up front too, right? Not just what was in the chest. That was my goal.
Yeah, I mean, looking around up front, he doesn't have a lot actually up there.
Okay.
Do we know if silence if he's in the silence still, but we're out of the silence, can he hear us?
Huh? Can he? No. If you're in the silence,
You
you're
hear
also
nothing.
deafened.
Can't hear shit.
Okay, so he can't hear anything.
But I want to. Someone should keep your foot on him
Yeah.
or something.
I'm
Just keep
just
his
like
head
I
in the
said,
silence.
pop my head out.
So I'm gonna say too, after looking around and stuff, you probably only have like a couple minutes at best left on the silence.
Yeah. I say we take him to Longbloom.
Can we take
What?
him to him after you
At
just
night?
robbed him?
What?
Longbloom.
Batman.
Carpens?
No. The Vigilor Longboom.
How do
We
we,
either do that or I think we kill him. He's seen our faces now.
how do we take him?
I think we wait till night and
In a
then
body bag.
maybe rent a cart and shove him in one of these chests that we just emptied.
Could he fit in any of the chests that are there?
Not comfortably.
That's fine.
In pieces.
It's either that or he goes out in pieces in a chest. Or we try to burn this place down too and make it look like
There's an arson.
someone's after both.
There's an arson.
Yeah, there's an arsonist loose and
We
they're
should burn a couple other just random places down.
we need to get that sword out of your hands.
Just to make it, just throw them off our trip.
No, I want them on the trail if maybe there's a new gang in town, like
Yeah.
selling
That's what I'm
drugs.
saying.
You know, they're hitting all the drug spots.
It's the Chinese.
Yeah, Chinese mafia.
Woof. I am always down for arson, but is that what we want to do? Probably not. Someone,
Did we
it's the
find
middle of the day.
Yeah.
Someone
No, I mean at night. I mean, we stay here until night. Either way.
Can we take the store
You
too?
did not find a deed.
Are there windows to the store?
Well, yeah,
No,
you
the
don't
bottom
exist
floor.
anymore. I mean, this is ours now.
Yeah, now on the first floor there wasn't any of this.
How far away is wherever that guy's going to be? Right on.
We've never met him.
I know, but where in town? I think we would know.
Pretty far. Yeah.
Like the Grand White District.
Honestly, you don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, we could send like one or
the
two
castle
people out,
district.
and the rest of us stay
No,
here.
I guess your map
could
was
just knock
labeled
them
with
out.
some key
It's
locations.
so
Yeah.
small. You put it
The
in my hood,
administratum
my pocket.
would be over in the Granville district, specifically in Clarendon, the Clarendon ward.
Because even if we have him in chest, he might still make moves.
No, knock them out, turn them
Yeah.
invisible, throw them over your shoulder.
Or is that?
I was just saying knock him out and put him in the chest.
It's
Or to wrap him up in a rug.
this sort of hex.
There's a rug upstairs.
His
This little white hexagon building here.
Okay.
That's the administrative.
But how
and
far
where are
away
we?
is that? Like,
You
We're
all
over here.
are all the way up here.
how long is
That's
it going to
pretty
take to get over there?
Hour.
We've been in the city for a while. Like, how long is that a walk?
Half hour,
Oh, half hour. Oh,
40 minutes maybe.
Or we can knock them out. And
yeah, we can knock him out. He can be
Dimension
asleep for
door.
that long.
That's not that far. I could turn him into like a rat.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah,
But
that's
then
for how long? An hour?
Hour.
Yeah, we'll be there, no problem.
find a bag. Or
But
something.
we got to make sure like he can't chew out because
Find a strong bag.
Correct.
put them in a box.
What about the jeweler box?
Sure, we got a little
that you
wooden box.
emptied
Yeah.
Of uncut gems.
Yeah.
What was that box made out of?
What's the? Are you polymorphing?
After we figure out.
We were
if
thinking
we're
after
gonna
this.
What was the box made out of? Like uncut gems.
We have the decanter.
That one is too small to fit in there.
Don't we still have that
Is it
crystal
in like
decanter?
a rack though?
Oh, for a
This
rat.
one, yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you can put a rat in it. I guess you take out some of the layers.
Is it made of like metal or wood?
Yeah, wood. It's got like some metal framework, but
You're gonna chew through that in an hour.
No, half hour.
Or make him a fish.
What happens if we knock him out and then turn him into a
You
rat?
can't do it on things with certified.
Okay.
I was looking at that.
Go freaking bowl of water.
Drown him?
Make him
No,
a
I said make
fish.
him a fish.
Oh, make him a fish.
Drown him?
I thought you were gonna make him a rat and drown him. It's like I think he'll come back as a
That's
human.
funny.
Alright.
Make him a fish and put him in a bowl.
If only
We have the
We're gonna-
decanter.
We're gonna flop out.
We have the decanter.
Put him back in. Or yeah. And the decanter.
And then we'll put him in the bag of holding.
Make him. Put it in.
We put the living thing.
I don't.
He'll be in a little fish bowl. Decanter.
I don't know. I don't trust that.
No.
Okay.
just
All right,
walk
we'll
around
just
with
walk
a fish.
around with a fish. Okay.
I'm
fine with
sure
that.
it's weird to think this
Yeah,
out.
Let's do that. I like this idea.
Okay.
Go fill it up with.
Yeah, go get the thing ready.
Okay. I'm going to book it to the river.
To what?
I don't know. Where can I buy? I'm just going to go buy a fish, actually. I'm just going to go. I'm in a fucking market district with like a there's a bunch of stalls around. Is anybody selling a fish and water?
Like a live fish?
Yeah.
Make an investigation check.
Make another fish. and
Toss
put 'em in
that fish
there.
out. Put it in
No, I like them both.
there.
You get
16.
confused.
What if they fight and then like,
Yeah, I don't want the other one
Right.
to bite 1 hit point off of them.
Oh yeah.
You look around
Betas.
the open market and the shops and stuff. You don't find anything in regards to like a pet store. There are some interesting curios and stuff, but no like
Just water.
animal
I'm telling
things.
you.
Yeah.
Just
Is
water.
anybody selling water? I'm
Or a
thirsty.
flower shop with a
Yeah.
base
Sure.
for water.
That would work too.
Flower shop? Yeah.
this is a lot of.
Any container
around.
with water.
to make
I'm
them a
really
fish.
all I'm looking.
I know. We can make them anything.
We could look through this whole
Make 'em a
place
slug.
and find. We could have found something. for
like,
the threat to find it.
selling like
Right.
already contained water. No. That's not really, you know what I mean? Like in a town like this, especially where there's a river
I'm
there,
thirsty.
there's a whole river.
What if I go
of
to?
fresh water flowing.
Is there
through
no
the city.
carts selling like little food and they've got like some
Drinks.
Yeah, like some water.
Not water.
Put a
no.
fish in beer.
All right.
That's
No.
not so much
Put
a
'em in the
business in a
container.
world like this.
Alright,
Like,
yeah,
at least
I'm just
not,
gonna
not
let.
in an area like this.
We have a small container already, right? We said we have a small container already.
Yeah, he's got beakers
It
and
can
stuff.
be
in
anything.
there
Yeah.
too.
Just
We'll
turn them
go into
into
the decanter.
something.
We can use the Can I message? Can you turn them into a small something else?
Yeah.
Okay. I come back
Could be
quickly
a fucking bug.
and I open the decanter and say, "Let's do it." Make it. Put them in. I'll close the decanter up.
A little mouse or something.
Even smaller. Yeah.
So we'll do it down in this little room.
Yeah, I know.
Like drag him down there, whatever.
Where? I'm aware. Yeah.
Because there's stairs and it's hard for rats to go upstairs. Right?
We're downstairs. Aren't we? We're on the bottom floor.
Bottom floor. I just want to make sure he's down there too.
Yeah. Yeah. He's with us on the bottom.
So he can't scurry out.
Yes.
And I'm going to find more farm.
What's the save?
It's a.
Someone got hands
Does
on
he
it?
have a hearing?
Yeah, I mean, and she's like literally right above him, and I'll get down there too.
He fails.
Okay.
Yeah, he's mouse.
So she turns into a mouse.
Scoop.
Make an attack roll
Exactly. Mouse have a high AC.
to snatch
A
him.
high AC, a mouse.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
because they're
quick
very
as fuck.
fast. Should have made a little turtle.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, beetle. Beetle bug.
11.
Armor class is 10.
His armor class is 10.
So you snatch him.
In the decanter.
He's like,
Put the lid on
put him in the decanter, pop the lid on.
and hold it.
But don't smother him.
What? He'll have enough air for a half hour.
He's a rat. But
And we go.
Big decanter.
Every once in a while, I'll just
give
give
him
him a
air.
little air.
you go like,
Every once in a while.
He's up on screen. Do you see this little rat gasping?
Okay. No, let's
Go to
You have a mouse and a decanter.
Let's move quickly. It may take a while to talk our way in.
I leave. Yeah. Obviously, we can't lock the door on the way out, but we leave the close sign up.
So you make your way across the city. You using your map and
Did
looking
anybody
around.
notice us as we were leaving
Too
the
late.
jeweler's shop?
Make a perception check. I mean, like there are definitely people gonna see you leaving. So what are you looking for?
Like, is anybody like, oh, they're leaving from a closed shop? Like, suspicious
Why do you
of.
guys give them ideas like that?
Make a perception check.
It's when we don't think about that kind of stuff. That's pretty good. Where is my perception? 14?
14. You don't notice any like particularly untoward looks or anything. Making your way, you find yourselves outside of the hexagonal white stone building that you know to be the Sunwell Administratum here in Demaria. There are large white pillars with a wide staircase, and unfortunately, there is where it cuts off. But you guys went inside, you found Vergalore, started to kind of present a little bit of evidence. He ended up sending some guards to go pick up the rest of the evidence that was back at the jeweler's place, his shop and such. Upon bringing it back, you guys kind of went through the whole thing, showed him all the bits and pieces. He took and accepted the evidence, put it all back in the container, and said he would have it disposed of. Some point in the conversation, John Olo dropped a thing about Spy Song, which put Vergalor's investigative nature in action, and he started really grilling into Olo, which resulted in guards surrounding all of you and him pulling Olo into his office for a private conversation with a few other guards outside the door. There was an orb used that was enchanted to show whether the person touching it was telling the truth. So he had Olo place his hand on it, asked him some questions to try to judge his character. See how much he knew about things, figured out that he knew more than he was letting on, and that slip up was a little bit bigger than Olo was trying to play it off to be. And then eventually he made a call. He took a risk, and taking Olo's character to be generally good, decided to trust him and the rest of you, and told him that he was indeed the Crow Prince. There were some slightly veiled threats, kind of a mutually assured destruction thing, were y'all to spread that secret. He said he would have more for you regarding the guards, the corruption in the guards soon. I think Olo invited him to drinks. Suggested some kind of disguise or something. He said he would figure it out and try to be there if he could. So maybe you'll have drinks with Vergalor later in the evening. Who knows? Either way, it was crazy, and now y'all know some stuff about him, and he knows a lot of stuff about you, and it's a little nuts.